Wow. Hello, hello, people of the internet, watchers on Twitch, and whatever you like to call yourself on YouTube, like and subscribers. Anyway, getting back into story today. Oh, someone's using Kotomine. Really? Yes, we're on section 13, that is correct. But let's see, to make it notice, look at this. How lucky I am off stream. Oh god. What's that say? The guaranteed pickup servant has been awarded for this pickup. What? Some history. 1 ticket. Literally. I had lucky. Ain't that lucky, is it? Alright then. Let me take the stupid dot off of here. Give me a second, but just chill. Don't want. Accessibility. Touch. Just a touch off. Cool. Perfect. Go back to it. Alright. Boom, boom. Alright, let's do this. What? Oh yeah, it's a free one. Get that out the way. Still no angry mango. Well, at least I got cuckoo. Google gun. Okay, let's go. Wait, oh, that's the only thing I'll rate up. I guess a rescue call tomorrow? We'll see. Oh, shit. QB capped over here. Oh, perfect. Yes, yes. Catch up, Twitch. Catch up with me. Good job, Botrix, for joining up. Alright. Alright. Oh, section 14. Did I put 13? I sure did. Let me see if I can update this. Section 14 onward. I should put cuckoo at home. 1 ticket left. Done. All right. Let me edit the YouTube side too, because it is not 13. There we go. Save. Perfect. That should work. Alrighty then. Story time. For all of you going to sleep, this will be your bedtime story. And that's the long and short of it. Difficult though the fight was, we all came through intact. I see. Well done. But mine still boggles at the mere idea of a mass of Googleanas. At any rate, it sounds like quite the ordeal. I can't tell you how glad I am that I wasn't there for it. As for you, Kukulkan, are you really the body of light that struck the border? It wasn't a figure of speech or anything. No, it really was me. I'm sorry, I was kind of just acting on impulse. I mean, you know, how is it when a cute little bird flies into your house, right, director? You just want to give it a big squeeze. So it's well beyond the squeeze. For that matter, we are a beautiful phoenix, not some little bird. Ha! There are a dozen things I'd like to say right now, but I also don't want to interfere with my field team's on-site decisions. Jabris, gear a light. I'm counting on you two to keep a close eye on Kukulkan. If she starts acting suspicious in any way, throw something in her eyes to blind her and put as much distance between you and her as you can. Got that? The old evil fog maneuver, huh? Got it. Evil fog maneuver. I've never heard of that move before, but I can't wait to see it. Good, then continue with the operation as planned. You may also be glad to know that our repairs are continuing on schedule. We may not be able to communicate while you're in the underworld, but our connection is holding steady in the standard jungle. So don't just wait for an emergency to contact us. If you have any questions about anything, let us know immediately. Alright, that's all for now. The next time we speak, I hope you'll have good news for me. Man, I had no idea Gordov was such a worrywart. Wait, is he actually more capable than he seems? Is he a reasonable guy? Oh yes, Gordov Music has been an excellent director of Novum Chaldea. And he's proven himself to be a talented mission commander as well. That's true, servants are good at what we do, but on our own, that really just mixes a bunch of individual specialists. For us to work as part of an organization, we need a leader who can bring us all together. I wouldn't go so far as to say Gordy is perfect in the role, but he's always pushing himself to do the right thing. I guess he's what you'd call an unsung hero, but I wouldn't be surprised if he took center stage one day. So, he's a neighbor who learns and grows along with you. It seems there truly is no end of diversity among people from proper human history. At any rate, this seems like a good time for a short break. Nitocris, would you keep an eye on our surroundings while I make camp? Nitocris? Something wrong? Oh yes, camp, good idea. I'll send out some spirits to get rid of any nearby threats. Nitocris, wait. If you send out spirits in all directions like that... Oh. Well, huh? Why do I hear approaching footsteps? Don't dinos run away from spirits? I remember the ones who saw Camazotz spirits were all scrambling to get away as fast as they could. Those were normal dinos. The ones wandering around the jungle have lost their minds, so... Yep, they're not afraid of anything. Oops. This is your first time traveling in the jungle, isn't it, Nitocris? I'm sorry, I should have known better. No problem. We'll just have to drive them away then. You've recovered all of your command spells, right, my ally? Then, in my capacity as Pharaoh, I will test your newly regained summoning skills personally. My faded command skills that I can't really use? Oh, up to 6. Okay. Yes, yes. Oh, I can use a cuckoo. Double Kukulkan? Is that possible? Let's see. My servant. Oh, Needle, I wish I could level you up. I need to go. Is Caster Gems on right now? No, it's fucking Rider and Sabers. Alright. Hence over here. Doing some little side quest bonding in my OG. My altar account. What am I talking about? Dante's still there? Oh, this was different. This. No, I wanted to do... What's her face? Ranger, ¿qué te dije? ¿Vas a Keno? All right. Let's see. Oh yeah, you. That's who it was. Don't need this anymore. Okay. Guest servant. We're fighting berserkers, I'm sure. Go with some tab altar, some me, with some Charlie, with some more, with some. Where's other Scotty? Hey, you're almost bond 10. Hell yeah. And then I want to add, just because. Where you at? The fuck? There you are. Cuckoo Kana. My sad skills of 222 because I don't have any fucking material for her. Anyway, we go with, let's do some bonds. Yeah, we do you. We'll do you. And we'll do you. Hold up. Yes. And I could put a 6th one? Nah, that's fine like this. I should change mine to get cute to be Bond, but anyway, let's go. Yo ho, what's up, nobles? Been a while, watcher. Hope you've been doing well. Has Lost Belt 7 been treating you right? Alright, let's see what we're doing. The good old Charlie loot. Let's go. Has been farming QP and other mats for Cuckoo. Nice. I've been doing great, man. Yeah, I need to find the mats for Cuckoo. So, but I mean, I'm focusing on the story. Eventually, I'll get there. I might as well put her in the back line so she can start getting Bond. That. Let's see. Phoenix feathers? Literally, I'm 222, so I can't even 333 her. And right now, I'm more focused on the story. I'll grind for material later. Like, I'm super low on Phoenix feather, super low on the evil bones as well. I'm hoping there's some kind of lotto that brings it around. Cause of chaos. Oh, those are the dark ones, right? So you're at 888? Or 7? Right? Yep, yeah. Such be the struggle with new servants. I mean, I guess in a way it's okay because, you know, it does force you to go through the story in a way. But it's nice when you have everything already. Not far for some, but I was like, fuck it, and just pure prison them. Yes! If I have enough pure prisons for the Phoenix feathers, I would, but I really don't think I did. Dang, that's a lot of prisms. Mindless die. What the hell? This guy survived? Oh, I guess it was 4 of them and I didn't notice that. Let's do this too. Yeah, I think I have like 80 prisms. Is this okay? There's only 3. Invincible bullshit. After how long? 4 left. You know what? I'm gonna do this then. This will clear with 4. Yes, I'm gonna have to start using my envelope here soon. I've kind of been doing a solo, like just Charlie supported with Scotty's run. This whole Lost Belt 7, so I must be that guy. But that's what this game's for, right? Yeah, that's why they use Imagine Saber. She strips death of the. Oh, does she before hitting? Yeah. Yeah, I need materials for her. She's at 111 here. But she'd be one of my main servants in my tab altar, so she'll come out and shine. Once I'm done with this story, then I'll do a speed run Lost Belt 7 thing on the other one. Where's your for longer fights where he can gain stacks? That's so true, yeah. So, yeah. I hope he can clear one of Ort's bars. But then again, I don't know if I want to use them. We'll see. We'll see when we get there in a couple days, because these sections have been so long. The battle is over. The The dinos who have lost their minds are heading away. There, see? This is a perfect opportunity to verify that you have indeed regained your summoning ability. Haha. Yes, exactly as I planned. Nicely done, Tabris. Yeah, I saw Danny going through some notes, clearing it. It was pretty cool. I was like, oh, dude, you could do like single solo. So I'm excited to do some solo runs if I can. Thanks, but I still can't use the command spells themselves. Yep, you might have regained your ability to summon heroic spirits, which proves you're a master. But it looks like you're still unable to activate your command spells. So while you can once again summon servants, you still can't use your command spells to empower them. So they just do what they want in a way? Hey, you're going too fast. Leave some gaps in your ability as a master. Maybe it'd be more accurate to call you an apprentice master of sorts, or even just a summoner. Hey, I'm a summoner, literally. I actually took a look at the records from the first underworld to see how you ended up like that. And I think you said you made a deal with a mysterious guy in a mysterious place in order to come back to life. Is that right? If so, you could be stuck like this the whole time we're in Mictlan. Alternatively, we just need to teach whoever made this deal with you a lesson. Since Camazotz had your command spells, it stands to reason that he's the one you made the deal with. I don't think it was Camazotz. So, you can't remember where you made the deal or who you made it with, but you are certain it wasn't with Camazotz. This could mean that Camazotz also made a deal with whoever this person was, and so purchased your command spells. All that aside, doesn't it seem like there were an awful lot of mindless dinos earlier? Do they have a nest here in the 7th stratum or something? No, nothing like that. The 7th stratum is just a comfortable environment for them. For most dinos and Osalme, this is a dangerous environment where one false step can kill you. Part of that is because Camazotz, the god of death, lives nearby in the 8th stratum. But it's also because the 8th and 9th strata are filled with poisonous gas and dangerous cosmic rays. No living creature can easily enter those strata, they're just too deadly. Oh, so that's why the drone was sent to survey the 8th stratum malfunctioned and stopped working as soon as it entered that area. That probably means the Tree of Emptiness is on the bottommost stratum then. I can't think of anywhere else it would be. Okay, that takes care of the campfire. How about we can the chatter and get camp set up? I've got 2 tents here. One's for Mash and Da Vinci, the other's for Tabris. They're all flesh and blood people, so they need a proper place to sleep. Needless to say, I'll be fine with a bed of grass. I love sleeping on good, hard ground. I'm flesh and blood too, you know. You servants turning into spirits forms is no fair, no? Want to stay in my tent then? Wait, is Mash gonna say something? Oh, good point. You trusted us enough to tell us that you were the one who attacked the storm border. So, as one of our trusted companions, it's only natural that Master would offer you a space in his tent. Only natural. She is blushing. Thanks, but that's okay. I'll just sleep on the ground like Tepeu. I've not quite been around for a year, but I think being alone in a tent with a guy would be a bit much. Oh yeah? I mean, if I lost control of myself, then Mictlan would really be finished, yes? Lost control of yourself? What are you talking about, kook? Oh yeah, let me change my support over here. What is this next? We actually in Metztitlan now. Yes. Let's go. That's cool. Is that like a tree-built pyramid? We finally made it to the top. I can't believe how tall it was. So this is the Miquelon Observatory? A natural biosphere. This is more like a... Let's say, hold up. This one's better. This is more like a nature preserve than an observatory. And it's not like the rest of Miquelon either. This place is straight out of Cenozoic era proper human history. I'm not surprised. The Maya has no influence here. This is where the planet's sense of touch was dispatched from the inner sea, the place where the elementals that exist in proper human history were born. So, since the god filaments didn't create this part of Miquelon, it makes sense that it would be closer to the environments you're familiar with in proper human history. The planet's inner sea, as in Avalon? What? Yep, if we think of a planet as a living being, the inner sea is a place for its heart that's guaranteed to exist. I love it when I try to give advice to a streamer and they snap at me saying they know what to do and how to play, and they struggle with the fight, and I have restarted it 4 times now. What? Oh no. Whether they scream at you not to backseat. I don't mind when people tell me something. I mean, I'll still do what I want eventually, right? But like, you shouldn't be getting mad. Yep. You know about reality marbles, right? They're essentially a mage's inner world made manifest. A powerful spell that lays their own mindscape of over reality, even if only for a moment. Well, the planet's inner sea is like that, but for Earth, you can think of it as a reality marvel the planet itself possesses. No backseating. Alright. Yeah. I'll never mind. That being said, Earth is a big place, and even human hearts contain multitudes. For example, the part of its heart that remains close to human society, or the part that has a few bones to pick with it. Avalon is just one of several possible sides of that heart. One that prefers nature and eschews connections to human society. So elementals born in worlds like that are essentially clones of the planet itself, right? Yes, they say reality marbles. Kukulkan Khan, a moment ago you mentioned that planet's sense of touch. These feelers are born in the planet's inner sea, make their way to Earth's surface, and ultimately return to the inner sea. But if, for whatever reason, they are unwilling or unable to return, they become fairies, elementals, and divine spirits on the planet's surface. What? Yeah, though of course some fairies, elementals, and divine spirits manifest in other ways, so we can't say that's how they all came to exist. Meanwhile, there are some elementals who could only have been born in the planet's inner sea. These special spirits are known to be the planet's brain, since they have hearts. Why not brains too? Anyway, these elementals are born from Earth's earliest memories, which they then inherit themselves. They continually dream about the things taking place on the planet's surface. In the Magecraft world, these beings are known as archetypes, and the one up ahead is an incredible recorder of history. So this being knows the history of life on this planet long before the first humans were ever born. But I've also heard that archetypes take on the form of the dominant species from that age. This may be a lost belt, but we mustn't forget a lost belt is a hypothetical alternative to proper human history. In which case, might this archetype also be humanoid like us? I think Tepu can answer that, right Tepu? You used to be a researcher here, no? He did? That's correct, I am Tepu the Stargazer, you know. I've made the trip between Chichen Itza and the 7th Stratum countless times. I've never heard of an archetype before though. That must be another bit of knowledge the crypter brought over. Though I get the sense you've known the term for some time, Cuckoo. I'm sorry, feelings alone just weren't enough to convey the concept clearly. Man, words are perfect for this stuff. Yeah. The Maya watch over us. They keep their opinions entirely themselves. I'm surprised that Kukulkan Khan, the teachings of the sun herself, would be bound to a rule like that. Ooh, talk about archetype is not to the greater... Yes, I know. I love that they're saying that. I keep thinking of Moon Cancer, of course. The archetype Earth. But we get to see archetype Earth version here. Oh well, I couldn't fail to note that Squeak isn't like other dinos. Though I also suspected that a Mictlan archetype is different from one in proper human history. Mictlan itself is already much like the planet's inner sea. It's closed off from both the surface and outer space, unaffected by change. For the archetype born here, it must feel positively suffocating since she'll never get to see outside it. A picture is worth 1,000 words, right? Let's keep going. You'll see what I mean once you meet her yourselves. Can you imagine them talking about archetypes and Arquay just pops up and says, "You rang?" Yes, that's so true. And now you do games. Indeed, Dro, what's up, babe? You know I'd play this game. This is my main game. What are you talking about nowadays? Space! Wait, this is Hunt Showdown 1896. What are you talking about? Welcome in, guys. It's story time. What did I miss here? Oh, and a word of warning. Under no circumstances should you adopt a combat stance, no matter how surprised you may be. No, but you don't respond. Oh, man. I'm antisocial, except whenever I'm, like, not being social. That's my explanation. So, wait. Are you stalking me now on Twitch? Because I don't mind stalkers. You're just another watcher. You know. Girl. Oh my god. You have been subscribed. This is so true. Doesn't like anyone's here. Hold on. Oh yeah, I didn't see. This archetype is both highly sensitive and easily hurt. If we scare her off, she'll be useless for at least a few days. Oh my god. Say something gay. Gay? Space, help me out with this. You know. Hello, Squick. I bought some. I think that's how you would say X-Quick. I want to say Squick. Just because it sounds cuter, I guess. Yeah. Hello, Squick. I brought some guests from proper human history here to see you. They have some questions they'd like to ask. Could you please come out now? Please try to get past your shyness. They Don't start that, Space. I didn't mean that. No, man. Nani? Oh my god. They'll find you quickly enough anyway. You're not hidden nearly as well as you think. There's a proper human history saying that goes when you cover your head. Don't leave your bottom exposed. Well, we can see your bottom, that is, your tail, quite clearly. Nuh-uh. You're so mean, Big Brother Tepu. I was just working up the courage is all. I said it. Okay, here goes. I'm gonna welcome our guests properly, just like a good shrine maiden would. Don't make me ban you guys. Y'all need to keep it down. Oh, this is an actual animation. What the fuck? It's the Land Before Time. Oh yeah, I forgot how cute she looks. Squick, hello everyone. It's so nice to meet all of you. Thank you for coming all this way from Chichen Itza. It's a lizard lady from Overlord Season 2. What? I've never seen that. I'm Squick. My job is watching over a Mictlan journey from here in this moon plateau. There's much I don't know about the wider world, so I might say the wrong thing now and then, so please bear with me. She's huge! That's rude. She could be offended by that? Let's see. Like, how dare you call my woman here? He's there, my barber, chill. Oh yeah, Space, true. Yeah, this is one of my clients. I do his hair. Yes. Yeah, we all be gay. Well, not everybody here. Noble, I'm not assuming you're gay. I'm sorry. I assume everyone is gay unless told otherwise. So. A Diplodocus. You're an actual Diplodocus. Your species was the largest herbivorous dinosaur on Earth. Only you're even bigger than the ones from proper human history. Bullshit. No way. You want me to give you the high and tight then so you can look like a military boy? When are you coming to see me next? Crucialulu is her name. Looks just like Squick. Earth, only you're even bigger than the ones from proper human history. You must be at least 60 meters from head to tail. This is amazing. Thank you, child of proper human history. You have a lovely voice, just as I thought you would. Huh? You know who I am? Did Cuckoo Khan tell you about me? No, I saw you myself. I can see all the way to the second stratum from here, in fact. What? But unlike Cuckoo Khan, I couldn't hear your voices, so I never learned your names. Would you mind introducing yourselves now? No, I want that good head hair wash. Yes, sir. Of course. 'Tis the season. It is New Year's. I haven't seen you since last year, right? Literally. Thank you. Tabris, Mash, Habitrop, Da Vinci, and Nidocris. Yep. Even the sounds of your names are unlike anything found here, but they are all so beautiful. I'm glad to have had a chance to hear them for myself. Yes, it has been busy. Well, you've been busy. You see, you're not going to be free until all that testing's done or whatever, right? So, good for you. Thank you, Squick. I think your name is beautiful too. I hope I'm saying it right too. Also, I hope you don't mind, but I noticed you called Tepu Big Brother earlier. Oni-chan, if it's not too rude, may I ask what your relationship is? Well, I mean, oh my, teehee, my. Thank you, sir. I like to think so too. That you even thought to ask the question tells me we are getting along wonderfully, Mash. As for Big Brother Tepu's and my relationship, we're just acquaintances. We met when I first came to this observatory to study the stars. Don't take her calling me Big Brother seriously. That's just something she does. It's honestly kind of absurd. Swick is 6 million years old, and I'm only 1,000. Gay things being gay spoken. Yes, sir. Even 1,000's quite a lot from where I stand. See, so why do you refer to Tepu as your big brother? As your brother then, Squick? Because ever since we first met, he's been bossing me around. I'm something of a special dinos, you see. Most dinos never come here because the observatory means nothing to them, but Big Brother Tepu kept showing up unannounced a lot. He also said I was good for nothing and a waste of space. Also a lot. Interacting with your live stream, are you? You see my little emotes? I made gay husbando emotes, so feel free to post them. I don't want to be popular. I just want to be liked. Is that a crime? That's the difference, right? I did not. Now, would you please stop with the unnecessary small talk and do your job as the eye of the observatory? There, see? Girl, it been poppin'. Thank you, Nobles. Nobles, yeah. Can I see like how? Yeah, I can see like if I click you. Oh yeah, I can see when you've been following me since. That's so cool. Yeah, Noble's got a couple weeks on you, Indy. I'm sorry. Yeah. I been liked you. That was that girl. Let's see. He's always called me like that just because he happens to know lots of things. Is this one of those? Yes, he's the typical big brother figure who acts cold on the outside but still comes to check on her out of concern. Ah, that's cute. He does like, I swear, when are you finally going to grow out of such childish nonsense? Never. You know as well as I do that I'm eternally 1 year old. Well, I suppose that's true. Since you were born as an extension of the planet's sense of touch, you'll never grow or mature mentally. What? That's why you refer to me as your older brother. From your perspective, everyone will always be older than you. Such a great guy, Tamales. Yes. Eh. Thank you for the praise. Let's see. Alright, Tabris Da Vinci, go ahead and ask quick what you'd like to know. She sees everything that happens in Mictlan. So if anyone knows what David has been doing for the past year, it's her. We've been chilling. David? You want to know about David? Yeah, we do. Do you know who he is? Marvel hasn't hung out with me in a while. He comes and like leaves. Oh yes, he came here almost immediately after he first arrived in Mictlan. He told me to tell him the truth about Mictlan and its history, and to do it in 5 minutes because he didn't have time to spare on us. I knew he was a visitor from proper human history, but I also didn't have any reason to refuse, so I told him what he asked for. Take her away. No, you can't take her away. She's an indoor cat. In proper human history terms, that was exactly 1 year ago. That does match the time the crypto first showed up. Hold on, you knew about proper human history and the lost boats before the crypto arrived, right? Then, why did you do what he asked? From where you stand, anyone from proper human history would be an invader. Good question. As an archetype, I was aware Mictlan is not Earth's true environment. I could also foresee that David would use the knowledge he gained from me to form the Oslame and begin hunting dinos. That's very sad, of course, but it was still no reason to refuse. My cat's loved over 15 plus years. She'll be well loved, and also she's so sweet. Your kitty, your kitty, that she's 15? Wow. I hope Marvel will last that long. That's a long ass life though, for a cat. Everyone has different worldviews, principles, and values. No two people think exactly the same way. And reaching true mutual understanding almost never happens. That's why everyone must be treated equally. We all know it's wrong to disregard other people's time, ideals, and lives just because they live far away. Or because you've never met them, or you have no connection to them, or it won't be to your benefit. This is the code of ethics for dealing with life we dinos have arrived at over a very, very long time. We don't discriminate either positively or negatively toward anyone, regardless of how strong or weak they might be. Dinos treat all forms of life equally. After all, a society where only special people are given special treatment would simply be wrong, wouldn't it? Martordi lived till almost 18, current cat is between 11 and 13. Oh, see. As I thought, it seems she's deeply impressed. Mash. Yes, Quick complied with David's demands, which is why she'll now do the same for you. Now, let's get down to business. What has David been doing, and what is he planning next? There is no need to discuss anything. It's not like you to be so impatient, big brother Tepeu. If you want to know David's objective, then you should also know what he asked me. That's true. Isn't that how you would normally approach things like this? For pool day when it's warm. Well, once it gets warmer. And you need to have time off for yourself too, man. Let's see. I think we're supposed to get like another freeze coming down in a week or two. Yeah, for real. So I'm excited because it's like, yay, we'll get a day off of work again. Hopefully it's a nice extended weekend like it was last. We'll see. Good point. That information is definitely crucial, and I'm also very interested in hearing it. Something wrong, Tepu? You've been kind of restless ever since we got here. Have I? I suppose I have. I must have gotten more worked up than I realized over being back in the observatory after such a long time away. Alright, I'll leave the questioning to you, Da Vinci. In the meantime, I'll go prepare the popo ritual. What? Costa Rica visas. Costa Rica visas? Oh yeah? Wait, thinking about going to visit or to move? Which actually, that would be a good birthday trip, right? Costa Rica. I haven't been there in like 8 years, I think. Excuse me 1 second. To move, oh no. Wait. Excuse me. Ritual? Alright. I guess I'll handle the questions then. You said David asked you to tell him the truth about Mictlan and its history, right? Our understanding is this lost spell began when dinosaurs became the dominant species. No, wait, that's not right. It began with the fifth of the Big Five, the meteorite collision that wiped out nearly all life on Earth's surface. Afterwards, the filament-like alien life forms that came here on the meteorite restored the land after everything had burned it down. They are here. And they can speak of intelligent language. Then they chose the dinosaurs to serve as their hosts and used them to create Mictlan. Plus, you haven't seen what I've been reading. This is like the 3rd day I think I'm reading this story, so yeah. Well, anyway, it's a chapter. It's story time, okay? That's our current working theory. Anyway, are we on the right track? Whoa, you're too precious, Da Vinci. I'm amazed you've been thinking about things that happened in the time long before. Anyway, yes, that's all correct. Well, some of the finer details differ a little. In proper human history, the filaments came to Earth on the meteorite that crashed into the Yucatan Peninsula 66 million years ago, at the end of the Cretaceous period. But in this lost belt, that meteorite crashed here with them about 300 million years ago, at the end of the Carboniferous period. The filaments that came here from outer space and ended up stranded here are called Maya in our native tongue. When they first landed, they used a network of plant roots to stabilize the supercontinent of Pangaea and keep it from breaking apart into smaller continents. Gulf of America! Don't start that, Noble. It's the Gulf of Atlantic. Right, it should be that, because that's the Atlantic Sea. Yeah. I don't see why it's not called that. We'll call it like the bubble of Atlantic. That's so funny. This lost field actually started 300 million years ago, back when Pangaea still existed. 300 million years ago, before even the third of the Big Five took place? Oh, wait, so that's why Tabris was talking about the Carboniferous period before. Okay, that makes a lot start to add up. Bro, it led to Mexico. Yeah, this is true. In proper human history, 95% of Paleozoic era aquatic life went extinct during the transition from the Permian period to the Triassic period. That was when dinosaurs stepped in as the dominant life form, since they were better suited for that environment. After that, Pangaea split apart into the Laurasia continent to the north of the Gondwana continent to the south, which scattered the dinosaurs all across the world. But if Pangaea hadn't fractured, then the dinosaurs' paradise would have had a much greater opportunity to flourish. And as long as the dinosaurs remained at the top of the food chain, there would be no chance for mammals to evolve into intelligent life. So that was how Mictlan began. How the Maya's early arrival changed this world so dramatically. But what about the fourth extinction event at the end of the Triassic period? and the meteorite that crashed into the Yucatan Peninsula at the end of the Cretaceous. Wouldn't either of those have prevented this lost belt from occurring? I don't know about the fourth and fifth extinction events from proper human history, but Megalon did have a fourth one. It was 66 million years ago at the end of the Cretaceous period, the same time as the fifth extinction event in proper human history, the Yucatan Peninsula meteorite. Once again, a meteorite collided with this planet, burning away everything on the surface and threatening the dinosaurs with extinction. You ready for the goes? That's when the Maya came to the rescue. Oh yeah, you also Noah was saying that you ain't ready for the ghosts. You missed out on the zombie dinosaurs that were out here earlier. Or vampiric ones. The Maya foresaw the meteorite's impact and built a shelter deep underground. They then collected all the energy on the surface of the earth and redirected it to create a subterranean paradise. All the heat and energy that would have otherwise gone into restoring the surface over the next million years went into creating Biosphere 3. The result is the Megalon we have today. Since then, and for the last 66 million years, Megalon has been a world for the dinos. I'm ready for it, yes. Also, Earth is not round here, it's some kind of inverted tube. That's all I can say. I can barely imagine time has passed a few thousand years, let alone millions. Yeah, this stuff is always above my head. I'll have to have Mash give me a very short summary later. See, so that's why the surface was still post-apocalyptic. The seas were dried up, volcanic activity was out of control, and the skies were covered by dense thunderclouds. And it's all because the energy that would have normally gone into letting nature take its course went into Megalon instead. Earth is flat. It's a giant Pringles can. Yes, yes. Earth is a inverted, flat, giant Pringles can here. So here, over the course of almost 100 million years, the Maya gained control over Earth's surface, but is spinning fast. So like a flying saucer? But that would never have happened in proper human history. Ranger, what are you doing? Get up here. Get up there. Come on. Hey. Get up there. No. In proper human history, the meteorite that carried the Maya was the one responsible for the fifth extinction event that happened 66 million years ago. That meteorite wiped out the dinosaurs and caused more huge changes in Earth's ecosystems. That led to mammals taking over, and over the next 40 million years, humankind's ancestors were born. The Maya had their fibers full maintaining their own environment, and so by becoming part of Mesoamerican myth, they chose to coexist with its people. The Maya might have been the dino savior, but it sounds like it was a little more complicated for the Earth as a whole. I mean, they basically took a significant portion of Earth and fashioned it into a home for themselves. As an archetype, what do you think about that? Does it feel like you were robbed or something? What, like, curse you, you damn invaders? Not at all. The planet seems to be quite happy as long as life is flourishing, regardless of what form it takes. Range. Besides, if we're talking about invaders, there's one that label fits much better. In fact, that invader was the impetus behind Megalon's creation. In proper human history, the Maya were responsible for the Earth's fifth major extinction event and created the Yucatan Peninsula's mythological world. But in our lost belt, something else was responsible for our third major extinction event, a meteorite that buried its way deep below Megalon. Like the Maya, it was an invader which arrived 66 million years earlier than it should have, owing to slight a deviation in its course. A planet-eating monster that came here from the Oort cloud and the far reaches of the solar system. Oort. Oort. So that's where Ort comes in. Ranger be a bad dog too, but he is handsome. Yeah, we're talking about you, black dog. No, you don't want to go outside. Get up here. Come on. Black dog, you can't see him, he's so dark. Anyway. Go lay down. No. You always want to go outside when I'm playing this. Stop it. No. What if I give you food? Again. Yeah? Again. Alright, let me see. So I came to Mechlon early, but that would mean the dinos should never have prospered to the extent they have. Nah, he's baby. Wait, I've got it. Ord must have died in the impact. That's why no one can find it here no matter how hard they look. No one's ever seen it because it's already dead. Oh no, Ord went on quite the rampage after it arrived. It actually completely destroyed Mechlon once. You're kidding me. Oh man, I was completely off again. But then, how in the world did the dinos survive? Please tell us quick. Oh no, you're adorably smart, Da Vinci. That guess was almost entirely correct. Ord did die when it fell to Earth. It just doesn't die the same way most living things do. 60 million years after Ord first fell to Mechlon and ceased to function, it suddenly began to function again just when the dinos finally arrived at their ethical approach to dealing with life. You want to take him? Oh my god, I will give him to you. He just be a lot sometimes. You hear that, Ranger? Someone wants to take you. They're gonna adopt you. Right? Get it, boy. No. Ugh. Let me go take this guy out. I'll be back. He knows we're talking about him. 1 second. Yes, I want him. Okay. Yeah, I'm coming back. Mobile stream. There we go. Is this from? Yeah. This was our world's 4th major extinction event. Is that what they were talking about? It was also when Earth gave birth to me. And so all life in Mictlan banded together to defeat Ort, and they succeeded. What? They fought this thing? The end. But since Ort doesn't die like we do, it's bound to come back again. So this world did already have its fourth major extinction event. That must mean that the Ort attack Tavros and Mash saw in Mexico City will be the fifth. I see, now I understand. Mash, would you summarize all that for us? Yes, gladly. It would be too confusing to cross-reference Mictlan history with proper human history. So I'll just make a timeline for this Lost Belt alone. Mictlan's history. Here's a history class for Lost Belt 7. Here we go. 300 million years ago, the Lost Belt begins. The Maya fall to Pangaea on a meteorite and stabilize it with a network of plant roots. For the next 100 million years, Earth is a paradise ruled by dinosaurs. 66 million years ago, the third mass extinction event, the Maya, detect a meteorite Ort heading toward Earth. The Maya create Mictlan on the ground along with an artificial sun. They evacuate all life from the surface to Mictlan. The meteorite Ort punches through the surface to land in Mictlan, embedding itself in the lowest stratum. The impact causes it to stop functioning. 20 million years ago, Mictlan is thriving. From Kalso, 8 precursors of humanity are born in Mictlan as well. 6 million years ago, the fourth mass extinction event, Ort reactivates. Squick is born, Ort is shut down. 1 year ago, proper human history culture leaked. The Cryptor leads a cultural invasion, which the dinos welcome. Now I see. Great work, Mash. That was all very clear. That was pretty clear, actually. Oh no, compared to Squick, I may as well be minuscule Kiralite. So, what was with the parts marked in red? Oh, Squick added those. She said they were important. Okay, now I've got a pretty full picture. It's clear that Ort does exist and is still a threat. No wonder David asked you about all this. Now we're both on equal footing in terms of information. Oh no, I didn't tell David any of this. What? I was going to, but he said he didn't need to hear it because he'd already figured it out himself. Oh, what? Hang in there, Da Vinci. Then, what did David ask you? The location of Ort's remains? No, he asked me if the sun had ever gone out. As in Mictlan's artificial sun? Why would he want to know if it had ever gone out before? I know, because of the Ossman's sacrificial faith. Now I see. I thought it was just a recreation of the Aztec mythology that Tezcatlipoca spread here. But if the sun really has gone out before, that would definitely explain the Ossman's religious fervor. Tepu even told us once that Mictlan's sun went into a hibernation of sorts for a time. So, what did you tell him, Squick? The truth, of course. I told him that 6 million years ago, the sun disappeared around the time Ort resumed functioning. And I told him that was when the Khan kingdom, the non-dino civilization that was also flourishing at the time, died out. Oh, hold up. Khan wasn't a dinos nation? This is the first I'm hearing about that. So you're saying that a long time ago, there used to be another non-dino civilization here besides Mexico City? That's right. That's why I added the part in red about Proconsul being born earlier. Proconsul. For 100,000 years, a human kingdom flourished in Mictlan too. Tell him BH. What? They were much weaker than the dinos, but they had a great talent for engineering. Towards the end of the kingdom's life, they built a flying ship very similar to your Stormboarder. Gay do crime. What are you talking about, Indy? What are you playing? We're obviously seeing a different game, huh? That ship is the only reason Mictlan was able to fly back against Ort. Khan's soldiers accepted modifications to their bodies which made them invulnerable. They fought to the last warrior. It was their efforts that drove Ort down into the bottom stratum. Ort sunk into a sea of magma, and Mictlan regained the light it had lost, but the cost of victory was the entire kingdom of Khan. Now, the remains of one of their cities have been repressed into Chichen Itza. Not many dinos know that, though. Big Brother Tepu is probably the only one, and only because he figured it out on his own. So, that's the Khan soldier story? That's why they were so strong. So these soldiers enhanced their bodies to last for 6 million years, and now they stay intact even in death? No wonder those spirits were so tired and full of regret. It's quick, did no one from Khan survive? Was every last one of them really wiped out? Oh no, one of them is still alive. The king of Khan, who dealt Ort the finishing blow 6 million years ago after losing all of his people, is alive today. No way. His modified body ended up so strong that he was no longer able to die. In the 6 million years since, he went insane and began to fly around the underworld, a bat of death. He is still out there even now. It's Camazotz. This motherfucker. That brave king's name is Camazotz, the maddened king who continues to search for the people of Khan, though they no longer exist. Wow, what a tragic story. It's kinda cool though. Fucking Camazotz has the coolest backstory. Ahora sí! In this 6 servants from your party can be set. Perfect. Yes, perfect. No, support servant. I will still use, let's see, update. Surely I'm here somewhere, right? Surely. But you're faster. You're there first. Yeah, put Cuckoo back there just to gain bond. Here we go. The fuck? Who texted me? Give me one quick second. Am I being trolled? Oh no. Do this. Oh yeah, this mute. Until I change it. Oh no, I had to reset. Well, it's okay. I hadn't done too much. Soon. Alright, let's go back. Nahui Mictlan. Let's go. Oh shit, it reset my people. Chingados. Perfect. This motherfucker with the invincible. Yeah, I'll just lose a turn. Let's do that. Speaking of invincible, I'll just do this on him. And I wanna do, let's do this.
楽しめ。兄さん、お前たちを追い出して。
And so much for not hitting me.
もうこういうこともできる。行くぜ。かっこいいとこ見たくないかい。だが甘いぞ。成功でアマネクスオーダー受諾。永続不変の輝き、千変無限の彩り、万夫不倒の騎士たちよ、我が英雄を指し示せ。十は融通オルドル。
Damn it.
どれにしようかな。
Did they both have the... No, go back. That's bullshit. Ignore short hit and reduce attack to 0. Put 4 left. Well, let's kill you, I guess.
オーダー受諾。そこだ。輝けよ。だっただ。おっ、あ。切る。せい。落ちてこい。まとめて投げ払う。
He still has 4 left? Oh, fuck, man.
なんだ。楽しめ。どっかこうか古きルーム。オーダー受諾。この見博せこそ天下無双の聖剣。降臨するたび世を輝かせるものなり。この輝きで焼き尽くす。十は融通オルドル。もう終わりか。なんだつまらぬな。
Yeah. It's going to be a little longer before I can show you what David is up to. Would you mind waiting outside? Oh, then could I ask you to neutralize the mindless dinos wandering around the dome? The scent of the Magui... What? Magui and Poke we use in the ritual tends to attract them, you see. Okay, we finished chasing all the mindless dinos that were near the dome back into the jungle around the base. Now, we just have to wait for Tepu to come let us know when Squick is ready. Gotcha. I'll just go take a little break in the shade. I want to make sure I have everything we learned straight. I'm gonna go back to my base form too. I've been out a lot lately, so I should try to conserve magical energy. Sounds like you could all use a little break. Since we have a lovely lake right here, would you like to go swimming? Oh, really, but I have to focus on the mission right now. Unfortunately, I didn't bring my swimsuit Spiriton dress. Now I really regret not finding a way to pack it. See, then I guess we'll just have to go swimming some other time. I'd be too embarrassed to splash around on my own. Well, more that it kind of undercut my divine dignity. What about you, Nitocris? You probably went swimming in the Nile River, huh? Oh, Nitocris went back up to the dome. There was something she wanted to ask Squick. I see. Squick is really knowledgeable, so I'm sure she'll get the answer she's looking for. Oh, speaking of Squick, that reminds me. Using proper human history terms, do you think Tepu and Squick are married or lovers or something along those lines? Oh my, got a bit of a curious side to you, Mash? Do you really want to know? I don't mean anything by it. I was just thinking it would be nice if that was the case. I agree, it would be, but those two will always just be friends. As much as Squick may look like a dinos, the truth is, she isn't. She'll never be able to live among peers, be involved with them, or be freed from her duties. Her job is to look over, no, to supervise all of Miklong. It's been that way since she was born, and will continue to be so until she dies. She'll never be able to leave Metztitlan, no matter what. At first, Tepu refused to accept that, and he looked for her way to free Squick. But it was no use. For I couldn't imagine why he chose to move to the first stratum on his own. But now that I have a human form, I think I understand. Knowing that he'd failed to save Squick, Tepu couldn't allow himself a happy life. So he moved all the way to the edge of the world to be alone. There, he studied the concept of death as a way to punish himself. The concept of death? Why that? It's not my place to say, not while my own maidenly heart is still actively maturing. Growing up, Speaking of which, Kukulkan, there's something else we'd been wondering about. Did you always look the way you do now? The dinos are Miklan's dominant species. Since you're their god, shouldn't you look like one yourself? Are you saying I lack common sense? Just kidding, don't worry, I'm not mad. I still don't really get common sense or feelings, but I at least know they're important. Anyway, yes, I am a god, and I did originate here, Miklan. But this form is something I only recently gained. Before that, I was just the teachings of the sun, a wind only the dinos could sense. A year ago, when knowledge of proper human history first came to Miklan, we learned of gods. That's what in sound, Kukulkan formed the name of a god. That was the instant in which I gained this form. All of a sudden, things that couldn't be seen had a shape. Things that could only be sensed could now be spoken of as a fact. For us, the shock was big enough to rock the world to its foundations. Gods can only be born from intelligent humanoid beings, so that's what we should be, too. And just like that, I was tossed out into Chichen Itza. Stark naked. Naked? Yes, at the time, I didn't have any emotions, so I just started talking to the priest as I was. It wasn't long before I realized I didn't feel quite right, and that I might be doing something inappropriate. So I absorbed all of proper human history's common sense in one go, then stole some clothes from the dino standing closest to me. Which was Tepu, by the way. What? He'd already retired to the first stratum by that point, but he'd always listened to me closely back when we were still just wind. I see. I think I can imagine what you were like back then. I'm trying really hard to forget that whole thing, so please don't ask Tepu about it. Anyway, that's how I ended up in human form, one based off of the Kukulkan of proper human history. Squicks and archetype will forever remain mentally 1 year old. But I am a god and actually am just 1 year old. After that, I found that snot-nosed brat. I mean, young Tezcatlipoca riding a dinos and playing king near Chichen Itza, and I made him its actual king. Then I ran off to Mexico City to spend all my time having fun and experience all the latest culture, yes? I see, so you wanted to try life in the big city. I can definitely understand that. If I had been in your position, I can see myself sneaking out of Chaldea base and paying a visit to the nearest town of Ushuaia myself. But never mind that now. Putting together everything you've told us, it sounds like you're not actually a Dino's god. Instead, you were born from the Maya, Mictlan's creators, and you serve as their representative. Does that mean you're actually archetype Mictlan then? Hey, yeah, if we consider meteorite a planet too, then it could have also had a mind of its own. That's right, which is why Squick and I get along so well. She's basically archetype Meta Earth, so she also knows what it's like to fail to become the archetype you want it to be. You want to know how Camazots turn servants into guardians of the underworld? Yes, a command spell alone should not have been able to cause complete authorization. There must be something more to it, some sort of secret or ritual that transforms their very existence and binds their life force. Squick, you said you'd observed everything that's ever taken place in Mictlan. So if anyone can answer my question, it's you. What did Camazots do to them? How can I become a guardian of the underworld myself? I see. So you think you need to do the same. Alright, I'll tell you what I saw. I'll tell you how those proper human history heroic spirits, each of whom already had their own underworld to begin with, were assigned to the levels of the underworld and became altar gods of Mictlan. No battles, just story. Let's go. Milky here, but it's not stinging my eyes at all. Thank you for waiting, everyone. I'm ready to begin the Popol ritual. Normally, I can see everything from Mictlan's second stratum to its 8th, but David has been the exception. Whenever I tried to observe him from here, all I would see is deep darkness. He was there, yet not there. Present, yet unseeable. It was like observing an empty cavern with extremely low atomic density, completely devoid of matter. Cavern devoid of matter, like the supervoids found in the large-scale structure of the universe. Does this mean David is wearing some kind of filter that makes him normally visible when he's in front of you, but also cloaks him in darkness when viewed from a distance? So, even as an observer, I haven't been able to witness his actions. The only ones who know about David has been up to are David himself and Mictlan's own time. So to answer your question, I'm going to have you view that time itself. This scent is the Popol, a ritual that connects your minds to Mictlan's. I've set it to begin with Metztitlan from 1 year ago. Please close your eyes and let your body feel the intoxication with this ritual to the maximum extent possible. You should be able to vicariously experience everything David did in the year since he spoke with me. So, magic, rituals. So the sun disappeared, but it returned to Mictlan's sky 100,000 years later. Impressive. I didn't think the Maya would take such extreme measures. There's no logical reason to favor this underground world so heavily, so they're clearly not operating on logic anymore. I guess this is their way of apologizing to all the life forms they let go extinct in proper human history. Thank you, Squick. Is there anything you need? If there is, I'll get it for you. No? Then this is goodbye. I repaired the sluice. You should hire some smaller dinos to maintain it, or it'll eventually fall apart again. But you're the crypter, and I see you're all alone. Did you really think you could cross this fourth underworld on Miklon space tree all by yourself without so much as a guide? Heh. Yes, exactly. That's exactly how humans should be. There is nothing better or more fitting than being alone. When you're alone, you don't have to protect anyone else. As long as you're strong, you don't need to care about anyone either. But you should curse me. You should loathe Miklon, for as long as I, Camazotz, am here, no one will ever reach the ninth stratum. Did you want to keep going, Camazotz? I've got 2 more of those in me. No, let's end it here. Your blood is absolutely revolting. Only a hero can defeat a hero, I admit it. You do have the right to enter Kalakmul. But I won't let you enter for free, Cryptor David Sam Boyd. I want to know about your mythology. Tell me all about it. I'm a creature Miklon of a mythology that defeated Ort 6 million years ago, and that's everyone's forgotten today. Proper human history mythology, Lost Belt mythology. I don't care which one is superior, I just want to know about them. I want to know if I existed in your world too. So, this is it. I finally made it. As I thought, Ort is dead, but only because it ran out of fuel. If I use lots of high quality magical circuits to close its wounds, it'll start up again in no time. Still. Squick said the cosmic rays emitted from the bottom stratum would stop in a year, which would then be followed by a period of underworld pilgrimage. I won't be able to come here again for another year. I'll need to use that time to make sure I'm ready. Guess I'd better summon a servant. Lost Belt or not, this is still Miklon. There should be more than enough in the way of catalysts. Even if I don't count as part of humanity, I can still summon a servant with the power of the land itself. A servant who will respond to my call, who is unconcerned with good and evil, but who still approves of war. I've got it. You'll be the one to help me. Almighty Tezcatlipoca. And he just straight up just summoned him like that. No random summon. Just like, I'll take a Tezcatlipoca. Oh man, I can't believe it. You actually made a human body to possess just to answer that guy's summons? Is he really that interesting? Looks like you and I are both still way too lenient in our trial judgments. Well, whatever. If you're gonna back that guy, then I'll back my own allies. Whichever one of us survives will be down to luck. See you later, Black Tezcatlipoca. Good luck using knowledge from proper human history to become supreme in Miklon. Hey there, brother. How do you like my Mexico City? It's actually got a different name, but this is 2019. If you're gonna say it out loud, it's better to go with the most recent one. The name may be new, but it still looks like an ancient Aztec city. Why didn't you make any modern buildings? That was the one thing she refused to compromise on. As her big brother, who am I to say no? Anyway, the Osalme are all set to go, though they'll still need firearms to kill dinos. Right, now I'm just leasing some from Koyanskaya, but it won't take long for me to spin up my own production line. I'll make sure all the Osalme have the latest in weapons technology. If something can be done, you can do it. Almighty God indeed. The only thing you're missing is a rival. I'm sorry I couldn't chain summon Quetzalcoatl while I was at it. Was that supposed to be a joke? Knock it off. You know it'd be all out war if Lady Birdbrain was here. But hey, at least I found someone else I can enjoy playing with in the meantime. A Miklon maid, Kukulkan. Khan. Daybit, I've created an underground path to Ort. We can use Dino's hearts to supply with energy in a year. Its wounds will have more than closed up. I also made my last candidate. I'll have him turn into me over the course of the next year. Oh. So he'll also be Tezcatlipoca in a year's time, huh? Understood. Make sure you train him well in both body and mind. We'll need a clear will and a strong ideology if we're going to give orders. So we will spend this year furthering our goal of destroying this planet and erasing any trace of humankind. What about the other cryptors? Isn't your plan at odds with this foreign god's goals? I don't care. If Wodan wins, the other Lost Fields will just disappear, and us with them. So there's no issue with that. I'm here to fulfill my obligations, nothing more. If you have any objections, now's the time to voice them, Tezcatlipoca. It's not too late to change the plan. Objections? Hardly. Your idea is awesome. I always wanted to see the end of an entire planet. Alright, Sem. We have our very own war, annihilation, and banquet to begin. Let's get started. That's the beginning of Lost Belt 7. Cool, another no battles. Alright, here we go. More story. Okay, let's just make sure we all saw the same thing there. I saw David making an underworld pilgrimage all on his own, finding Ort's body in Miglan's bottom stratum. I saw him talking to Tezcatlipoca about using Dino's hearts to reactivate Ort. And I saw him planning to go back down to the bottom stratum to do just that in a year's time, which would be now. Yeah, Sam, he doesn't just want to destroy Miglan, he wants to destroy all of Earth. Poisonous gas that fills the 8th and bottom strata disappears once a year for just a few days at a time. Last year, David managed to complete an underworld pilgrimage during those scant few days, and now that time is approaching again. It seems if we don't stop his second pilgrimage, Miglan will completely collapse, and proper human history will disappear along with the entire planet. But why would he do something like that? If he destroys Earth, he'll die with it. Yeah, the ritual didn't reveal why he's doing this. Yeah, that's not a problem. I think we should be ignoring either. We know what he's doing, what his goal is, and where we need to go to stop him. That's a big step in the right direction. But at some point, we're going to have to answer why he wants to destroy Earth in the first place. Be that as it may right now, stopping David is our top priority. Kukulkan, quick, when will the poisonous gas in the 8th stratum clear? Kukulkan? Cuckoo? Yes, I'm sorry. I was a little lost in thought. I'm afraid I can't tell you the exact time the gas will dissipate. I can only say that it will happen in the next few days. That's okay, that's enough. Okay, we know David has only one command spell left. He used one in his battle with Camazots, and another to activate Tezcatlipoca's noble phantasm in Mexico City. He probably means to use the last one to revive Ort if we let him reach the bottom stratum again. It's over. Fortunately, the underworld is still closed off. And I'm sure the dinos will help us once we explain the situation to them. If they help us invade Mexico City, we can capture David and stop him from reviving Ort. I agree, as long as we can convince the king of dinosaurs, I'm certain they'll help us. This doesn't just concern proper human history, this is a battle to protect humanity, with Earth itself at stake. So, you want to stop David and save humanity. You're very brave to go up against someone who fought Camazots to a standstill. But there's no point in that if it gets you killed. Why not go back to Chichen Itza and wait to see what happens instead of risking your own necks? Maybe David will fail, maybe Ort will never wake up. And even if the world is destroyed, it won't be your fault, so why not relax and enjoy yourselves? I'm afraid we can't do that. If we don't protect the world... But isn't the destruction of worlds natural? We don't fight among ourselves, we don't struggle against how things are, we simply go with the flow, as you say. That's how we've been able to live peacefully for 66 million years. If the world is destroyed, that just means its time has come. I don't think humans have any right to interfere. Don't you agree, Big Brother Tepeu? Fighting to protect the world just because you don't want to die is just selfish. Even wrong, isn't it? Even if the world is destroyed and all life dies out, that's not a tragedy. It's just the natural order of things. All life is equal. No living thing is worth more than any other. Death comes for everything eventually, and nothing deserves preferential treatment. So, no matter what happens or who dies, there's no need for such intense grief. As living beings, fighting out of a desire to protect someone or something is fundamentally wrong. What she's saying makes sense, but that's strange. I was trying to cheer you all up, but it looks like I did the opposite. I'm sorry, I wish that had gone better. Oh, but you really don't need to worry about this too much. Even if David doesn't wake Ort up, it won't be long before Miklan ends anyway. Huh? What was that? Quick! Did you not tell them, Big Brother Tepeu? Miklan's sun will soon reach critical mass. It will explode and wipe us all out after 10 more cycles. What? Miklan's destruction is going to happen no matter what. Every Dinos knows this. Huh? Cuckoo knew. Going back to Mexico City. Oh, perfect. 2 no battles. Fragment 3. Oh, that just means it's like side quest stuff. Alright, let's see. Come on, Asalme. I know you're hiding there. Dino senses are nothing like you apes. Even alone, I could crush all 6 of you in an instant. You came alone as promised. Very well, Priest Bakub. I'll honor your request. Stand back, soldiers. We're going to talk king to king. What's wrong? Is it too soon to call you a king, or are you still not ready to go through with this? No, it's not that. I am a king. I'm the best king the dinos could hope for. Can't trust Kukulkan Khan or the king of dinosaurs she chose to lead us. The dinos are Miklan's superior species. We are the ideal version of humanity created by the Maya. You ocelotl monkeys, on the other hand, are a lower form of life that don't enjoy any of the Maya's protections. Normally, even considering a discussion like this would be utterly absurd. But if your objective is truly to prolong Miklan's life, then I'm willing to be a little absurd. It's Gali, king of the Asalme. If you and your people can truly save our son, then I'll give you the Solar Sojourn, Chichen Itza, and proper human history ship. How does that sound? Give them to us. You mean you want us to get rid of them? And of course we will. Miklan doesn't need 2 capital cities. We'll let a few dinos live, but we will destroy Chichen Itza. That's a relic of the Khan Kingdom, the embodiment of the wisdom we, lower life forms, had to draw on just to survive. You dinos want for nothing. You have everything, so you have no right to that. Fine, I'll make up a reason to send the warriors into the plains. The rest will be up to you. Take the chance to destroy the ramparts and reach the altar. But what about the proper human history ship? Can you carry it yourselves? That won't be necessary. We'll destroy it where it sits. How many more days to February? 2? Yeah, because it'd be 30, 31. Yeah, Saturday is February the 1st. So, there you go. Yes. Amen. For real. If we're going up against proper human history, Tlaloc will join us. It seems the Master of Chaldea is absent right now. Too bad. I would like to obliterate his ship right in front of him. I'm back from my cousin's house. What did I miss? Not too much, just background story. I think we're headed towards that Camazot's fight eventually. I do want to do that tonight. I'm gonna stay up a little, well, like normal. It's still technically early for me. It's only midnight. So yeah, story time will continue. Returning to Tepu's hermitage was an excellent idea. Nobody will find us here, and we have easy access to the surface whenever we require it. Solo versus cams. Is it? I don't know if I want to solo him. Who would I solo him with? Like, I haven't even researched who's good against, like, beast class. But anyway, we'll figure out when to solo Charlemagne. Charlemagne doesn't go solo. He takes his waifus with him. His waifus carry him. I can't do it by myself. Even were Mictlan to collapse, we would be in no danger after we depart this lost belt. Bruh, what do you mean, bruh? We do need to ensure that no future in which Ort destroys Earth doesn't come to pass. Let me just... But if that time comes, he and I will do whatever it takes to stop it. Afterward, you can fuse with Ort at your leisure. Or, for the moment, you need only remain here, heal your wounds, and wait to see how things unfold. I don't need your advice, Rasputin. I was already planning to do that. Do solo priest, it's fun. I will do a solo priest against one of the Orts that's foreigner. For sure. I still haven't fully regained my memories, but I know what I am now. The only enemies in this lost belt who actually threaten me are Kukulkan, Ort, and Camazotz, I'm sure. He's fucking that was born in the lost belt. I don't know what the fuck you would say. I suggest letting Chaldea take care of him. Knowing Tabris, he will ultimately win against the god of death. Not without significant casualties, of course. Koyanskaya finally got a bad deal, it would seem. You know, I didn't notice it before, but this whole place feels weirdly unpleasant. Something about it reminds me of the levels of the underworld. What was Tepu studying here? All right, I still haven't told you, have I? Yeah, oh yeah. In the Magecraft world, there is something known as Mystic Eyes. Mystic Eyes let their bearers see the flow of many things, including magical energy, time, fortune. You'll tell me when it's time. But one of the rarest kind are the Mystic Eyes of death perception. They are a rather extraordinary phenomenon which allows their bearer to perceive death in other beings and then cause it to occur, regardless of what form of life those beings may be. Weak though they are, there's one being in this lost belt who does possess such mystic eyes, Tepeu. I see. Oh well, who cares? Mystics are wasted on dinos, no matter what kind they are. Eyes like that would be more burden than blessing to a species incapable of mustering the will to fight. More importantly... Hold up! What's going on? Why am I getting these kinds of readings from the third stratum? Have you sensed something, young miss? You seem far more disturbed than I would expect from the foreign god. It's the Oslime. A whole bunch of them are making their way to the third stratum. I think they're planning to surround Chichen Itza. I see. With Kukulkanov accompanying Tabris, Chichen Itza has been left largely defenseless. This must be the perfect opportunity for Tess Kalipoka. While we do owe Chichen Itza a debt for providing us with food and accommodation, that was back when you still had amnesia. Any battle between the dinos and Oslime is no longer any of our concern. You are, as you should, well understand now, the foreign god. So I urge you to save your strength for the upcoming chronicle of humanity and refrain from any rash behavior. 10 quartz, yay. Back to the fifth. Fifth stratum. No battles. Sochi Yaoyoto. Yeah, Sochi Yaoyoto. That's where we're at now. 15. Can't believe that sun's about to explode. Or that Miglan's going to be destroyed regardless of what David or do. I'm so sorry I kept that from you on purpose. Admittedly in part because it has nothing to do with proper human history. But I also didn't want you simply seeing us as a species doomed to imminent extinction. You don't have to apologize, Tepu. What you did let us interact with you and other dinos much more normally than we would have if we'd known your time was limited. In fact, to be honest, I feel like you've got us proper human history folks beat hands down. You dinos really are both incredibly intelligent and ethical. I can't imagine another intelligent species that could be so calm knowing their sun was about to explode. None of you have so much as raised your voices, to say nothing of rioting or looting. I don't like this. If they can't possibly save themselves, shouldn't they be spending their last days checking stuff off their bucket list or something? Anyway, now that we know what David's up to and how he plans to do it, there is no point sticking around Metziklan any longer. We need to hurry back to Chichen Itza and ask the King of Dinosaurs for help. Whether we capture David while he's still in Mexico City or whether we set up a dragnet for him in the third underworld during this pilgrimage, we're going to need the dinos' help. Right, not to mention, we should be able to see Olga Marie again at Chichen Itza too. Whatever business she had that took her back to the first stratum is bound to be done by now. Can I help save the Earth? I'm sorry. Mash, I don't think... I'm afraid she's not. Kirlight, Tabris, do you read me? I know you're on the 5th stratum. Are you guys okay? Yes, Kata, Metziklan field team is fine. We're on our way back to Chichen Itza now. Is something wrong? I'm not sensing any hostiles in our vicinity. Not there, here. A huge Ocelotto army has Chichen Itza surrounded. Somehow they made it past the warrior dinos guarding the plains and now they're infiltrating the city proper. It'll be all out war soon. Get back to the border ASAP. We can't hold out long on our own. What? Don't be ridiculous, you fools. You're not fighters, you're basically just porters who can lift a lot. You can't be serious about going out to defend the border. Wait, stop. The border's armor will hold out for a while. You don't have to go out and fight. Wait for Tabris to get back. Go on, 7th. Stop them. You're their brother. They'll listen to, not you too. There you go. We can last maybe half a day. We need you guys back as fast as you can get here. Over and out. Damn, that was quick. Okay. Master! I know, let's get moving. Full speed to Chichen Itza. Can you just send Kuku and have her take care of it? Right? No! Oh. The dinosaurs are fighting back, I hope? Bleh. No! Fuck. Brutality. What are we watching? Even with the latest weaponry, it takes 30 of us to take down one dinos. I can't believe this. No matter, we have control of the entrance now. Squads 4 through 8, go clear the southern area. Squads 9 through 17, focus on the warrior dinos returning from the plains. Kill every single one you see. Tezcatlipoca, our lord, requires as many hearts as we can bring him. Remember, we're doing this all for our son and to make Mexico City our eternal home and capital. See? That's what they said. Nice work, Tezcatli. I came along because I care about you. But I guess you didn't need me watching, did you? Please, Tezcatlipoca, your presence is a tremendous boost to our warriors' morale. Their joy, their fear, the pain they suffer in death, it's all an offering to you and your greatness. We will kill them all, women, children, those who defy us, those who don't, all of them. This is our holy Xochitl, Xochitl, our final flower war to eradicate the dinos. Ha, did you say Xochitl? That takes me back to the good old Aztec days of capturing slaves. Who taught you that word? Tlaloc? If so, she did a damn fine job raising you. Or maybe it's just popped out without you knowing what it means, without you realizing what destiny it's given you. Lord Tezcatlipoca? Don't worry about that. It's just something I'm personally looking forward to. You just need to stick to your role. But let me kill the lizards on the main street. I was going to just keep being an arms dealer until everything was said and done. But seeing all these awesome men die has got my blood pumping. Consider this my payment for all their wasted lives. I'm going to show you all how a true jaguar warrior, a true ocelotl fights. Oh shit. Back to the Chichen Itza. Chichen Itza? Huh? What the? What the ultimate all just suddenly dropped dead? Did my hidden powers finally awaken? Yeah, that's a lovely thought, but I believe you would be better off leaving them hidden. We may only have briefly done business, but you're still valued clients, and NFF Services doesn't abandon its customers lightly. Now, I suggest you take this chance to escape from the city. I'll deal with the awesome man coming down the main street. Oh, it's you, the immoral servant who's embezzled fully a third of the supplies we bought to repair the border. I appreciate you saving my life, but doesn't this go against your usual MO? Tappers once told us you're a rabbit who will die if she ever does something that's not solely for her benefit. So we should probably just let anything bad we see you doing slide. Are you going to be okay? Oh my, he really does understand me. Now that I know that, I can abandon Chaldea whenever it becomes convenient for me, and you, of course. Yikes, you're really scary. Anyway, we should be safe if we make it out of the city, right? You should, and do what you can to help as many other uninjured dinos escape as possible. Yeah, good point. Helping others who can still be saved would be the logical thing to do. Thanks, friend of Chaldea, and be careful. Amazing, even after seeing so many of their own killed, they stay calm and still don't forget to say thank you. What a sad state of affairs. If the dinos were actually willing to fight back, the awesome will be no match for them. Apparently even robbing them blind isn't enough to get them angry. Dinos escape, kill, kill, kill. As for you people, this is war for survival. I won't say which side is in the right, but I can't help both. Unfortunately for you, I've decided to help the other side this time. Goodbye. Oh, it's a solo Koyanskaya? No way. No way. Alright, Koyan. Let me use... I want this. Yeah, let's do that one. Let's go. I mean, I do have a 50% charge myself, right? So let's do this. Oh, I can't even use this. Let's see. Wait, what the fuck? How did I not? Motherfuckers. Who should I take out first? Maybe the highest one. Let's do that.
いかほどまあ大胆ばらまきましょうロックチェックメイトご相談は NHF まで完全敗北よろしくて
Guns!
人類殲滅、ご用件は皆様どうぞご覧くださいこのたくましい砲と重厚なボディ浴びせるようなミサイルの雨お分かりになりましたねあなたたちなど私の敵ではないことがはい NFS サービスですもうねそのようにはい NFS サービスですもうね
Wow, that's cool actually. I don't know.
失礼こちらの話です
NFF tank, how dare they use my own stuff against me? That's what he said. How's it feel being attacked by your own? Reduce attack damage to 0 1 turn. You too? And...
いかほどご用件はばらまきましょうごめんあそばせ吹っ飛びなさいませああもう最高
Damn!
イノベーション始めます
I'll seriously murder you.
さあご用件はでは参りましょうかこれが皆様の努力の結果愛らしい破壊の獣霊障重工79式敵火大社踏み潰してあげましょうイズトゥーラセブンドライブ完全敗北よろしくて吹っ飛びなさいませチェックメイト飛び跳ねますわバディですのでイノベーション始めます
My tanks never had these features. The Awesome are making remarkable progress with their technology. All within expected parameters though. Okay, 20 squads left and I should be able to handle almost half of them. Oh shit. What's this about not helping both sides? Don't tell me you've actually retired, beast. For people like us, the longer and bloodier the war, the better. I thought NFF Services was a charitable organization out to give people what they want, and that you were just a warmonger who provides people with as many weapons as they want. You're essentially a merchant of death, just like me, isn't that right? Totally. You think devoting yourself to helping people makes you a good merchant? Forget it. That's just going to get you killed. Black. Tezcatli Polka. This war is between the dinos and Oslime. If an animal like you insists on butting in, I'll just have to skin you and serve you up for dinner. Oh shit. It's another solo Koyan. Well then, we continue. No. Anime. Head cut off. This is really, really bad. I never felt like this before. My chest is tight. My breath is hot. My head is spinning. No matter how many awesome men I defeat, they just keep coming. No matter how many I kill, not one so much as flinches. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all this. It makes me sick how meaningless this is all this. I won't die. I won't fall. I won't get tired. The awesome men's weapons can't even scratch me. This only ends one way. I will win and the awesome men will die. No matter how many dinos they kill, that won't ever change. That's why I'll never feel this way. And I don't feel that way, but there's still something I really don't like about all this. I've always been scared of the Oslme. It's not their bravery in challenging opponents they know they can't beat that scares me, or the tenacity that makes them throw their lives away in the hunt for more dinos. It's not that they keep bringing stronger weapons, or that there just seems to be no end to them. I was just scared of facing them. I was scared of them hating me, scared that I couldn't understand them. Scared of being made to wonder if they had something we lacked. Where'd all the other warriors go? I can't defend the dinos of the city without help. I shred the awesome men gathering around me. I hate this sensation. I've never liked the feeling of tearing flesh apart. I seem to be the only one who feels this way. The other dinos aren't cowards like I am. They are a different species. We can never understand one another. The dinos sit alone at the apex of Mictlan. They say the Maya decided this a long time ago. We can't hear the Maya's voice anymore though. I'm not even sure the priests can. Apparently they say we're stronger, smarter, and live longer than anyone else. It's been like that all our lives, and no one's ever complained about it. But maybe that's only because we didn't understand what a complaint was. Damn it, my focus is drifting. I've gotta hurry. Right, I was heading for the shrine, where all the elderly dinos are taking shelter. Only the warrior dinos know anything about fighting, or no one else has any interest in fighting. They don't fight back when the awesome attack them, not exactly. When they lash out with the tail and claw, it's just instinct. That usually leaves the awesome dead and the battle over. But as dinos near the end of their lives, their reflexes grow far too dull for them to do that. So they just stand there letting themselves be attacked for minutes at a time until they die without ever even understanding why it is happening to them. It's so fucked up. That's bad, real bad, really bad. I defeat more awesome men as I run for the shrine, but there are already a number of them gathered outside. I'm too late to save the dinos inside. I can already tell. I know what I'm doing now is meaningless. My legs refuse to slow down. Even if I am too late, I have to see this through. And then... yeah! I know that lightning. Look at them legs. Get out of here, be gone, Bio Invaders, and don't bother voting for me. Ha! I saw a creature who has nothing in common with us, furious on our behalf. Thank you, thank you! These little ones have only just been born, they know nothing of the world, they can't even open their eyes yet. You saved them from dying, having known only pain and darkness. See, good for you, but don't thank me, I didn't come here to save them or anything. Besides, I hate lizards. I just hate anyone who would kill innocent bystanders even more. I just happened to be around and decided to help, purely on a whim. Won't ever happen again. Get away from the shrine. Head into the jungle. I don't want to see any more screaming colors. So, I'm sorry. Screw my doubts. I know there's no point in saying this now, but my hopefully future wife is so cool. That's cool. Oh yeah, we'll make it back to the Great Plains. Hello, can I click you? Hello, we're fighting people? Yes. Start. There, I can see Chichen Itza. The ramparts have all been destroyed. There are no Oslime outside the walls anymore. They must all be inside the city already. We've got a fix on the hostiles inside Chichen Itza. There are 1,200, no, 1,080 Oslime. The numbers are decreasing. The dinos must be fighting back. We need to prioritize protecting the border and making sure the King of Dinosaurs is safe. What's the call? Let's split up. You and Nidicrus handle the border. You and Nidicrus take the border and we'll take the city. Got it. Nidicrus and I are on the way to the border then. You, Mash, and Kukul make for the shrine. Take care of Tabris and Mash for us, Habitat. I know it'll be an urban battle, but you may have to use the Black Barrel. If you're certain doing so won't result in any civilian casualties, then use it if you have to. So basically we'll use it on a real big baddie. Yeah, okay, got it. Preparing to enter the city. Please get ready for battle, Master. Entering the city. Up to 6 servants for my party. Yay. Cool, I kept the ones I've kept. Where are you, Scotties? Yeah. Oh, there I am. There I be. That works.
Yosh, ちょっとかっこいいところ見せてやるぜ。
甘いぞ。どれにし古きルーム。
全力全開。術式強化。ぶっ飛ば。かっこいいとこ見たくないかい。
This is just one turn with 6. Let's just give him the 200% and just boost up his MP strength. Okay.
Nanda?
永続不変の輝き、千変無限の彩り、万夫不倒の騎士たちよ、我が英雄を指し示せ。十は融通、オルドル。
Yep, they all die. Dude, you refunded 170%. Wow. I've taken care of Osama on the main road. Let's keep heading to the altar, Master. Well, damn, guess you didn't need me around after all. You're really fired up, Mash. Maybe we should send Kukulkan to the border too and... Huh? Oh! Mash, get down! What? Oh my god. Poor Koyan. Koenskaya! Oh, so you came this way. I guess this means you care more about people's lives than your shit, boy. Then I'll take what you value most. See, in my world, those who desire life most must offer their own. It's him! Yup. Oh, it's a Rooter class. Is it? Is this the fight I saw earlier? Start. Derek hit on our port side. Shields down another 5%. That servant coming after us means business. We're not going to last another 30 minutes against attacks like this. And after all the repair work we did. Enough whining. Analyze her attacks and shunt power to the barriers where she's most likely to strike next. That should help conserve some of our energy overall. Whoa, are you sure about that, Captain? If we divert power to the wrong spot, she'll tear all our armor off in one hit. If that happens, every Marine will have to run out to fix it. And you know what that means, right? It means if we're wrong, we're gonna have to go out there to die? Okay, we'll analyze like our lives depend on it. Good. Professor, how's the anti-divine spirit warhead coming along? Almost there. Cyan and I are working as fast as we can. We are coding it with a recreation of Quetzalcoatl's authority taken from Chaldea's spirit origin graph. In Aztec mythology, Quetzalcoatl killed Tlaloc once before. So it should pierce her spirit core no matter how tough she is. Got it. Focus on finishing up. We'll focus on giving you an opportunity to use it. Kadok, I want to learn that the border starboard bow. Your specialty is anti-beast magecraft, right? Then you should know how to corner difficult quarry. If you have any advice, now's the time. See, so you want to hit her with a torpedo, huh? And this is right here in its firing arc. Okay, got it. Get the hangar open as quickly as you can. I'm gonna head outside and get Tlaloc attention. Wow, are you insane? Did you not see that divine spirit wielding a whip made out of freaking lightning? She'll burn you to a crisp the moment you step outside. Can't you just taunt her over the speaker? Would if I could, but we're dealing with a god. She's not gonna care what mortals have to say. Besides, I've got a lightning ward. I should be able to take 1 or 2 hits. Still, I'll need a servant who can hold their own against Tlaloc to come with me. I know this is a lot to ask, but would you do it, Nemo? Of course, as long as we're near the storm border, the strain won't be as bad as it was in Mexico City. Gordov, I'm counting on you to give the order to fire. Minue, you've got the controls to launch the warhead. If either of you mess up, you'll have me to answer to. Aye, Captain. Let's go, Kadok. I'm sorry about not about to let the bravery of dinos who went out ahead of us to go to waste. Until Da Vinci and the others get back. Wait. Marine, open the line. Da Vinci's calling us. Hey guys, it's Da Vinci, the beautiful girl genius and Pharaoh Nitocris. We just made it back. We're hiding in the shadows not far off, but we have eyes on Tlaloc and the border. Do you guys have a plan for how to handle her? If not, I can suggest one. That won't be necessary. We have a plan to defeat Tlaloc. But we're going to need several servants to pull it off. Nitocris, technical advisor. In 1 minute, Nemo and Kadok will be heading out. I'd like you two to attack Tlaloc to help keep them safe. From there, I want you two, Nemo and Kadok, to team up and drive her into firing range. Remember, the border's safety and my own hinges on this battle. Tlaloc. They put something on top of the armor. Cheeky bastards. I can't believe the materials themselves aren't tough enough to take a beating. This is the whole problem with modern engineering. That's far enough, Tlaloc. Put the vulgar whips of yours away right now. It's pure insolence. Did you just say my whip is vulgar? How? Are you really incapable of seeing the beauty of its construction, its graceful movement, its sensual, serpentine flexibility? Were you truly a queen? Be honest, you clearly have no artistic sensibilities whatsoever. What was that? Nidacris only said that to get her attention, but I definitely can't bring that up now. Why are you here then? Did you come back just to die? This is the same as before, when you were nearly killed fighting to protect this big hunk of iron. Is this thing really so important to you? It looks like a heap of scrap metal to me. I'd take one of your country's giant pyramids graves over this trash any day of the week. I have to at least give Egypt the respect it deserves for those. Of course, Mayans had them as well. I've sensed this before, but now I'm certain you're proud of proper human history. You're a heroic spirit of proper human history. You're meant to protect humanity, but you still oppose Chaldea. What are you trying to say? That it's in the heroic spirit's nature to protect humanity? That's right. On our way here, I saw the corpses of countless dinos who had been mercilessly slaughtered. They know nothing of war, or of battle. If all the awesome they wanted to do was claim Chichen Itza for themselves, the dinos would have just given it to you. You knew that, I'm sure, but you, a heroic spirit of pure, proper human history, still sullied your name by letting the Asalme kill so many pointlessly. Thalok, you're not like Tezcatlipoca. You have no desire for wanton bloodshed. You know this war is meaningless. If you're only here because you're obeying Tezcatlipoca's orders, rest assured that we'll hold him accountable. There is no reason for you to protect the Slothspelt, no reason for you to fight for Mictlan. It's still not too late. Join us now and... Shut up. You who drowned your own treacherous retainers are going to preach to me about the virtues of humanity? Please. That was... I asked the cryptor about you, you know. I was curious. You abandoned your entire nation because your brothers were killed. You're the queen who deceived and killed those who violated your laws and governed your country. You're a weakling who took your own life because you couldn't live with the weight of your own sins. Not that it matters. You and I are a lot alike. We both care more about our personal interest than we do humanity or order. Mexico City may be a fantastical place built in the Lost Belt, but people are living their lives there. As a species, the Asalme may be hopelessly barbaric, short-sighted, and immature. But they live in my city. So they are my people, and it is in a god's nature to shed blood for their people. That's why I'm going to kill all of you threatening to take this Lost Belt away, and why I'm going to destroy this eyesore of a ship. I was told to leave the ship intact for insurance, but there's no point keeping this useless pile of garbage around. I can't stand brother Tezcatlipoca's idea of fairness. Way to go, Nidacris. Thalak's will completely focus on us now. Don't worry about defeating her. We just have to hold out until the border's ready. You shed blood for your people? Organized party with up to 2 servants from your own roster. Yeah, but I have to use Da Vinci and Nidacris. But wait, I have my own servant, Da Vinci. Yeah. Let me put this just in case. And then my servant, Nito, that doesn't have everything, so we'll do support. Yeah, because my support's 888 at least. Perfect. Instead of this, it's this one. Shuffle. Yeah, that might work. Anti-beast magecraft.
酸素補充だ。ちょっと待って。
Oh, nice.
菜園を作ります。
No effect. Cool. What's this do? Apply evade to one ally 3 times 3 turns. That's cool. Apply sure hit to all allies 3 turns. Inflict skill seal and NP seal 1 turn for 1 enemy. Okay, I'll save that for last. And then what's this do? Use strength. For all allies.
我が身はホルスなりしファラオなれば
Maybe I should have saved that.
大逆に死文字通り手はいくらでもあるのさ。いい味方だね。アクセル全開。よし、いい味方だね。
We're all resistant anyway.
ニトクリスの鏡を見たい
Maybe I
の
want
です
to
仕方ありませんね。
Needle Crest. Brave chain it.
屍の鏡、暗黒の鏡、扉となり恐怖をここに。暗風ねぶたジュゼル。私は守らなければ。不敬者、不敬者、ホルアクティ、滅びの夜よ明けよエスコルピオン。そこですね。
Damn, you gotta go after her like that? The fuck?
よいしょ。メンテナンスは十分かな。ニトクリスの鏡を見た気が合いますね。屍の鏡、暗黒の鏡、扉となり恐怖をここに。暗風ねぶたジュゼル。私は守らなければ。出ません。いや反乱せよ我が名を仰ぎなさい。
She sure keeps hitting Needle Crest.
菜園を作ります。天空よ。このスリル。最終確認変更。大体合ってる。大体いいです。大体いけるぜ。大体バッチリ。ノーコメントです。ああ、もう仕方ない。当たって砕けろグレートラムノーチャンス。守らなければ。ほっいや反乱せよ我が名。そこですね。はっトラロック。分かってる。よーし、やっつけちゃうぞ。海はきれいね。そう、君たちはあらゆる困難を乗り越える。私はその勝負を今示そう。ビューティフルジャーニー。さあ、行けるとこまで行ってみよう。屍の鏡、暗黒の鏡、扉となり 恐怖をここに。暗風ねぶたジュゼル。私は守らなければ。反乱せよ。
Damn, Nito died. She sure hard focused her. She's just hard focusing the back line. Hope this is just a break bar kind of finish.
最終確認変更。大体合ってる。大体いいです。大体いけるぜ。大体バッチリ。ノーコメントです。あ、もう仕方ない。当たって砕けろ。グレートラムノーチャンス。私は守らなければ。雷撃手吹き飛べ。小型艇発進。ノーチャンス。
Yay. Poor Nito. Ugh, I just do not understand. What is it with you people? This is exactly how things went before. And here I was expecting some new weapon or something really shocking after all that big talk. Oh, we got something for you. Forget shocking. This is going to blow you away in every possible sense. Commander, she's in position. Now's our chance. Right, we're all locked and loaded. Fire at will. Meaning air. Don't you mean fire at will, Commander? Huh? It opens? Direct hit. Nice. Knocked her all the way into the jungle. Command room. Status of the enemy servant. Is her spirit core intact? How much damage did we do to her spirit origin? Yeah. That was a direct hit from a custom modified anti-divine spiritron warhead, which can even be used in void space. Even if she does still have her spirit core, she'll definitely be incapacitated. If we're lucky, we might even be able to take her prison. Captain, you and Davichi have no idea what you're talking about. She's fine. Repeat, target is still active. She's already getting back up and her spirit origin readings are really, really weird. What is this? How many spirit origins does she have layered over her core anyway? Oh. Okay, that one hurt. Oh, that's a warhead, huh? Nice trick. I have to give you that one. What the hell? Not only is she not fatally wounded, she actually has more magical energy now. So not even an anti-divine spirit warhead worked on her? What the hell kind of defense is she packing? And just how freaking strong is Kukulkan if she could one-shot that? No, that's not it. Slalok isn't a divine spirit. But they live in my city, so they are my people. And it is in a god's nature to shed blood for their people. That's not right. Gods do not shed blood for humanity. She's something else, something that in some cases may even be more powerful than a divine spirit. If we don't find a way to stop her, she's going to destroy the border. We don't have any time to spare. But there's still a way we can fight back. The 4 servants tribes Majestic II chose all have ties to the underworld. They were all able to make the underworlds in this subterranean world real. That same choice is open to me. Squick taught me the ritual to become an underworld guardian. It would be terrible sin, but if I went through authorization, I could turn this around. Da Vinci, Nemo, Kata, get back inside the border. I'll deal with her. Even if this brings my role here to an end, I'll still... Yee... The fuck? Who is that? Who is this? Oh no, wait, what? The fuck is this? So insolent. I know that voice. Oh no way. You? Why did you come after me? Let go of me, you filthy thing. Don't take my path with your muddy. Ah! Okay. The like signal has vanished. It looks like she was shredded to pieces. Black something. What the hell? Holy shit! That thing killed Tlaloc, or did it just help her get away? Whatever just happened, I have no idea what that monster is, but I think I'd rather have taken our chances with Tlaloc. It couldn't be more obvious what that thing is. What's the meaning of this Camazotz? Was rescuing us another of your malicious pranks? Huh? Me? Rescue you? You're not an idiot, so don't talk like one. It's confusing. What possible reason could I, the ruler of the underworld, have to rescue you people? You know what? Take some time to think it over. I'll wait. You have to know there's something else going on here. I'm sure you can think of any number of reasons for what I did. That's true. Then did you really come here to rescue us? Not because it was a good opportunity to go after Tlaloc or something like that. Tip. Bring OG BB against Camazotz. Oh yeah? Wait, OG BB? And Moon Cancer? Well, obviously Moon Cancer. 5-star? Not even close. Not even saying Xocta Shrine. I just dropped something back where it belonged. The 4-star. Oh, the little one. Okay. She was about to reveal her true identity. If she had, you would have all ended up as sacrifices on her altars. I don't want that. It'd be a waste of good human and heroic spirit blood. After all, we've been through, or are you just going to throw everything away? You're practically my old friends by now. You're the most special guest I've had in ages. So if you're going to die, it might as well be at my hands. That's my reason. Pretty clever, isn't it? Yes, I like that plan. In fact, I love it. Soon it'll be underworld pilgrimage time. Soon the way to the 8th stratum will open. So come on down to the very bottom of Mictlan. Come on down to the bosom of withered space tree. I'll welcome you all to the 4th world underworld, or my name isn't Camazotz. Okay. Yeah, is it Camazotz time? Is he the next section? Was the end of... No, there's still this section. Still going on. Is that the Tezcatlipoca from Mexico City? But the spirit origin, it's different, but it's Tezcatlipoca. Another Tezcatlipoca. You're right, Master. In Aztec mythology's creation myth, there are 4 Tezcatlipoca, one for each of the cardinal directions. They're distinguished by color: red, blue, black, and white. The first to be born, red Tezcatlipoca, is the god of death, rebirth, and grain. The second, black, is the god of war and night, who represents a different sun. That's the Tezcatlipoca we know. He is a god of darkness who demands sacrifice. So then this is Tezcatlipoca must be... Yeah, you're on the right track. I go where my whims take me, and each time I change my principles and my alignment. I'll never be white though. That would make me Quetzalcoatl. What? I'll have to kill her myself one of these days. Can't have her going around telling people we're the same being. Forget Quetzalcoatl. Where's Coco Khan? I didn't even see her leave. Did she run away on us after all that talk about wanting to punch Tezcatlipoca in the face? Coco Khan's not here? Of course she's not here. This battle is between Mictlan's tribes. She's not going to interfere with that. The battle in Mexico City was between you and me, Mictlan outsiders. That's why she stepped in. She also helped you in the underworld to ensure outsiders like yourselves would be safe. Mictlan, no, the Maya would be deeply ashamed if they allowed guests to get hurt after all. That's just what she's like, much crueler, more cold-blooded, and far more inhumane than me. Think about it. Has the sun ever once lent a hand in any of proper human history's wars? Has it ever sided with a given tribe even once? No, right? It's the same here in Mictlan. She's a mechanism that just exists to watch over Mictlan's fate. Her only job is to bestow blessings upon the survivors. Me, I'm nobody's enemy. I'm just the god of those trying to survive and a trial in my own right. But when all's said and done, that woman will be your enemy, an enemy of proper human history. You knew that though, didn't you? You've always known she wasn't human. But are you sure you can trust me like that? I mean, I'm the god of a lost belt, and you're a human, and one proper human history of that. Wouldn't it be way more likely that I'm just pretending to be kind to you and get opportunity to kill you? That can't be right. Whatever. You humans can believe in whatever god you like. It's one of the most entertaining things about you. But now that you've let your Calavera go, I don't have any more reason to give you a pass. Your trial's over, mage. Meeting Black Tezcatlipoca on the battlefield means you die here and now. Oh, magical energy emanating from the enemy divine spirits increasing rapidly. Master, please summon the most powerful servants you can. Okay. So, he's a ruler. Most powerful servants I have. Well, I'm definitely taking Charlie, but I'm gonna change this up. And oh, cool, he has that one. Yeah, instead of you, I honestly want to bring, where you at? You with some of you. Keep him with that. Keep you. Honestly, let's do this. No. No, let's do this. Yeah. Oh, he does switch us. I saw this earlier. But you know what? This might work to my benefit, actually. Save that. Charlie, you stayed backline. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. You lost your chance, man.
もぐもぐ古きルールどれにしよう源氏死にそうらえ過激は影なれば摂理であるオン
Yeah, I don't have Jalter here, but I have NP2
この世の摂理を知るがいい諸行無常調査必須
Avenger Ushi. Oh, nice. Dude, that was good damage. Come on. Yeah! Oh, for real? You survived 2000? What the fuck? Okay. It's okay. Oh, he gonna die with that. Let me still do this. I'll still do this. I won't waste that on you, so I'll just do this. Yeah, I'm glad I brought the Pierce Inbow. Oh. She just appears out of nowhere. And like spits on him. Yes. Well, it's your lucky day, Tabris. I just happened to be out for a little float walk nearby and stumbled across you fighting this guy. Yo, Olga Marie! Gotcha, man. This is the second time you've saved us. You again. First in Mexico City, now this? What the hell are you thinking? Revenge? Obviously. I don't remember how you did it, but you killed me once before. So of course I'm gonna give you a plasma shower. Then the U stands for Ultra. Whenever I see you, it's the least you deserve for killing me. I believe it does too. Ultra Olga Marie. Or Ultimate Olga Marie. And that's the only reason. Yep, nothing else matters. Director Olga Marie, I thought there was something funny about this. I just want to make sure, but you do understand you're Chaldea's enemy, right? Saving these humans will get you nothing. Besides, you're the one who bleached proper human history in the first place. How completely insane do you have to be to help the surviving members of the species you wiped out? Honestly, that's creepy even by my standards. Shut up! I won't stand for your slander. First of all, I have amnesia. I don't remember anything about myself besides my name and objective. Bullshit. You must have remembered back when you saw my face in Mexico City. Along with your real name, your powers, your precision, and the fact that Chaldea is your biggest enemy. Okay, that might be true, but it might also be some kind of mistake. A mistake. Once you declare yourself a god, you don't get to lie to yourself. I've never been so angry. I can't even stand the thought of wearing my warrior's mask right now. And you too, you're no better. You knew who she was, and you didn't say a damn thing. You just strung her along, lied to her so you could use her for your own ends. Or did you actually believe you were being kind to her somehow? You knew? You knew I was a foreign god? All along? See? No, she leaves. Ha, sure. You can build a great trusting relationship with an amnesiac enemy, long as you keep the truth from them. But it won't last forever. It can't. And the more trust you build, the harder it all comes crashing down. If you never build anything from the start, then there's nothing to come crashing down. It's the same with civilization. The more it prospers, the more daunting it becomes to clean up after. What the? Is that a siren? It's coming from the altar. The sun's orbit has changed. It means it's godly killed the king. Ah. This Sochiyaoyodo is over. All that's left now is to wake up Ort. I look forward to seeing whether you or David gets to it first. We survived for now, but I've lost Tezcatlipoca's signal and you Olga Marie's. Senpai, what have we done? Can we come back from this? Man, no battles. Okay, let me do a restroom break and go get the dogs. And I'll be right back. Again. Okay. Oh shit. Yep. Where am I at? This thing refresh. Cool. No battles, so just a story. Let's go. That was fast. I'm impressed you made it this far. How'd you get past the soldiers defending the planes? Did you gas them or something? Solid idea. Dinos can repel physical attacks with their biowaves. Starting their lungs is a smart approach. Gas is a very effective way to kill dinos if you want proof. Look no further than their inability to get past the toxic gas in the 8th stratum. Get over here! But I would never use a weapon like that. It pollutes the jungle and tarnishes our soldiers' pride. That's the kind of ugliness you get from proper human history. No, the Ocelot prefer to fight themselves with iron and lead. Really now, guns pollute the jungle too. The napalm you use certainly isn't doing it any favors either. Enough of this. Where's the king of Chichen Itza? Lead us to the king of Dinosaur and we'll spare your life. Ah, right, of course. Do you think that? I look just like a human of proper human history. It's no wonder you couldn't tell at a glance. All that aside, he really doesn't trust you, does he? It's Golly. Or did he say this was one of those you'll know it when you see it things? You're just a horrible judge of character, aren't you? I guess Black Tezcatlipoca just put too much stock in you. What's so funny? How dare you say I'm not a good judge of You still don't get it. It's me. I am the king of dinosaurs. While we're on the subject, let me give you my name. It's Tezcatlipoca. Blue Tezcatlipoca. The very same god as the one who made you from the flesh of the god's corn. Huh? Tezcatlipoca. What the hell do you think you're all doing? Get off your knees. Pick up your guns. This is enemy territory. Pathetic. The Ocelot figured it out much faster than you. This is why he doesn't trust you, brat. This is the price you pay for focusing too much on your intellect. Some jaguar warrior you are with a nose that useless. Or should I call you by your other name? The name you were born with. The one only you and Tezcatlipoca know. This can't be right. Are you actually Tezcatlipoca? No, that's impossible. Why would our god help the dinos? You kidding me? Don't blow a gasket at me just because you were a poor student. We're the god of war, worshipped by all warriors in all tribes. You think there's any chance we'd only help one side? Ha! We're giving the Ocelot, the dinos, proper human history, and this lost belt a fair shot. Then they take the shot we've given them and use it to try to kill their enemies. That's how Tezcatlipoca does things. You spent all that time with Black and still never got that, huh? Just wow. He's the worst of all of us, you know. I mean, what kind of god says if you're going to war, give everyone the same weapons? Parents, children, lovers, everyone, and acts like it's the coolest shit ever. I swear, that god's got both too much and not nearly enough heart. Anyway, you're his special chosen pet project, right? The 1 year Tezcatlipoca? Ha! In proper human history, the Aztecs would choose a young man to embody Tezcatlipoca as a component of their worship. This exceptionally wise, brave, and handsome young man would then be given a divine proclamation to become a vessel for Tezcatlipoca. For 1 full year, the man would be made to grow stronger and more beautiful than anyone, while also being treated to banquets and entertainment that even kings and nobles could only dream of. If he did this for a full year, he would be accepted as a vessel and considered the incarnation of Tezcatlipoca. Solo BB? Wait, is this the time? Do solo something. Why I gotta solo something? Hello, Corlex. That's right, and the finishing touch is the Sochi Yaudodo. the War of Flowers where I killed the Dino's king. Once I do that, I'll be the same as Tezcatlipoca himself. That's why he was kind enough to come along for this battle and lend me his support. And what did Tlaloc say about all this? She give you her blessing? I didn't say solo shrugged. Here, I'll give you a divine proclamation. I'm not even gonna ask which of those two gods you believe in. I'm not gonna try to change your mind either. I'm just gonna say what should be blindly obvious. Trust the words of the god you believe in, especially if your two gods are each saying something different. Shut up. Shut up. Tezcatlipoca ordered me to kill the king of dinosaurs. The word of God is absolute. I can't refuse him. But I also can't kill a god. That would be an unforgivable sin. So, why would Tezcatlipoca order me to do this? It doesn't make sense. He's testing you, not as part of Tezcatlipoca trial, but to see whether you've got what it takes to be a vessel. Can you kill a god, an entire world, in pursuit of your goal? That's the important question here. I'm not going to fight this either way. It's your choice. If you decide to kill Tezcatlipoca, you'll have my forgiveness. Now come on, time's a wasting. You should hurry up before Chaldea gets here. Go on, let's see the fruits of your year of training. Very well then, let me ask you this, Tezcatlipoca. Which side are you on? You mean as far as the whole dinos and Ocelot thing? No, I mean, are you a god of proper human history or this lost belt? If you're a god of proper human history, you're my enemy and I'll kill you. If you're a god of this lost belt, you're my ally and I'll spare you. Yes, that works. That lets me obey Tezcatlipoca's orders and still kill another. So it's okay for me to shoot you. Now answer me, Blue Tezcatlipoca. Not that I even need to hear you say it. Scally not that smart. Since you're aiding Chaldea, you must be god of proper human history. What you say? How dare you? I'm a god of this lost belt, the Tezcatlipoca who's on this lost belt's side. You think I'd even give those proper human history idiots the time of day? No, don't you dare turn away from the truth, Itzkali. Your god is the one of proper human history's side. Why else would he bring in guns, of all things? Why else would he build freaking Mexico City? Listen, Black Tezcatlipoca never had any intention of protecting Mictlan. Not for one damn second. Damn. And that's how he kills him. Because he told him the truth. This is right. It has to be right. Why'd I bring guns, says in Texas. Haha. The king of dinosaurs is dead. As soon as we've collected the solar sojourn, sound our victory sign and have the warriors withdraw. Well, technically, I guess they are in Texas. It's just not Texas yet. It's only Mexico City. Yep. And don't you dare tell anyone else what you heard. On second thought, never mind. I don't have to silence you. None of you can understand human speech anyway. Alright, we're still here. Section 15, no battles. Wow. Nothing but story. Lost Bill Field Report, Day 20. The Ocelot attack on Chichen Itza lasted less than a day. They retreated to Mexico City the moment their sirens sounded. When we got to the altar, all we saw was a bloody throne and the empty place where the Solar Sojourn used to be. With the Solar Sojourn stolen, the sun's resting place became Mexico City, leaving Chichen Itza mired in a sunless night which has so far lasted 20 hours. The Ocelot may have won this battle, but they suffered tremendous losses. It took 30 of their soldiers to kill even one Dinos. Of the 20 squads, each comprised of 100 elite soldiers, bringing their total number to 2,000. Only 16 Ocelomus survived long enough to retreat. Damn. We also found out what species they were when we went to bury their bodies. They were apes. They're apes, medium-sized primates with a number of human characteristics. They're the newest, weakest species born in Mictlan without any of Maya's protection. Given their origins and abilities, the dinos had previously grouped them in the same category as insects. We believe Tezcatlipoca gave them knowledge, weapons, and their jaguar mass to raise them into a new prime species. 62 dinos survived the attack. One of them was Priest Bakub. No way. That's right. I led the Ocelman to our city while all of you were cowering before the king of dinosaurs. Did Kukulkan protect us? Nah. Could the king of dinosaurs, with his feeble body, offer us any protection? No. Neither had any business attempting to guide Mictlan, or any of you for that matter. Look at all those dead apes. Do you lot know why they went this far? Do you know what they were fighting for? Their goal is to prolong our world's life. They challenged us for supremacy so they could give the sun new vitality. Up until now, we've only treated these creatures as genuine rivals. Why did my camera stop? ¿Por qué? Hello? Camera? Well, 1 second. Let me see if I can fix this. There we go. God, I've been with the silent thing. I'm so sorry. The whole time. So, they are the ones trying to save Midland from its fifth destruction. They are the ones fighting to stop proper human. I did nothing wrong. There is no room in Mictlan for either a spineless king or cowardly dinos. Yep, Priest Bakub was charged with treason and thrown in prison, but even knowing the extent of his crimes, the dinos bore him no hate. I had no idea a priest with cub was so dissatisfied with things. I wonder what could have happened to make him help the Osalme, even knowing how dangerous they are. The very act of flying across Miklan's skies was always disrespectful to the sun. It's no wonder he lost his mind. What a shame, there's just no understanding pterosaurs. I still can't believe the Osalme were actually animals all this time. I thought they were from proper human history, but it turns out they're from Miklan. I knew them before they became Osalme. They were just dumb animals. In fact, they could only survive in groups. It's incredible how much they develop in such a short time, even with Tess Kalipoka's help. They have survival instincts we don't have, and a purpose we lack. I know our strategy for survival is right, but I guess that also means we can't understand how they think. That's right, in spite of their intellect, their whole species has remained unchanged for 66 million years. In most mythologies, the sun was worshipped because it was well beyond people's understanding. Intelligent creatures see meaning in everything. Intelligence is the ability to try to draw closer to great things. Unintelligent creatures lack that ability and can therefore only evolve to adapt to their environments. But intelligent creatures will always seek a different path than adapted evolution. Dinos were never subject to that law of nature. Intelligent as they are, their incredible empathy meant they never saw themselves as anything special. They had no real use for innovation, admiration, stories, or even producing culture to aid their survival. They are merely intelligent beings who have lived happy lives in the ideal environment Maya provided for them. And now, the destruction of that very environment is at hand. I finally understand why Maya didn't build their paradise on the surface. They intended to disappear with the sun. Their intent was always to end this Lost Boat's underground world without anyone ever knowing. However, perfect their civilization might be, this Lost Boat could never be a threat or a rival to humankind. It's a proved hypothetical, nothing more. One path life might have taken. I just want to believe that remembering their end will be a sufficient parting gift as we go our separate ways. Gran Caballo log. The dinos are showing signs of altered thought patterns. It appears to be degradation, but it has nothing to do with extinction. The tree of emptiness on the 9th stratum has resumed activity. This has resulted in a decline in the cosmic ray leakage produced by the tree's bark regrowth. Preserving the tree of emptiness is top priority. We forbid anyone from entering the 9th stratum. I see. So the consensus I heard in Metzitlan wasn't just me imagining things. I guess that means I'm supposed to kill all the visitors from proper human history, no questions asked. I'd hope I was just mistaken, since the Maya's direction almost never changes. Oh well, guess I'll just go kill them then. What? I'm a god, so it's not as if I had anything like compassion or mercy anyway. It'll be just like squashing bugs. No way. And just like that, she's our enemy? The fuck? Epilogue 16. Let's go. Get some water. At a loss for words. Listen, what happened to the city is heartbreaking, but we're still in the middle of crucial operation. Yeah. Cold as it sounds, the fact is, we just don't have time to mourn the dead right now. Isn't that right, Commander Gordov? Would you mind going over our current situation and outlining our next steps? Right, good point. We can grieve our losses once the operation is over. The Osalem's attack has left Chichen Itza in shambles. The king of dinosaurs is dead. The solar sojourn, which controls the position of the sun, has been taken to Mexico City. 60-ish dinos survived. The Osalem were almost completely wiped out before the last survivors retreated. In regards to the Osalem, we now know that they are neither humans from this lost belt nor soldiers from proper human history, Tezcatlipoca trained. They are apes native to Mictlan, a species of primate extremely similar to humans. So the war between the Osalem and the dinos was not a proxy war between proper human history and this lost belt. Rather, it was a competition between two species trying to survive within the confines of Mictlan. Vicious though the Osalem may be, they are not directly opposed to human history. Well, I suppose Iskali is an exception there. He clearly has it out for us. Still, I think Iskali's probably... But never mind that murderous lout for now. Here's the real problem we face. We too have suffered many losses as a result of this battle. Koyanskaya, though she would show off by heading out to defend Chichen Itza alone, then found herself completely outmatched in the fight against Tezcatlipoca. Luckily, Tavers rescued her and brought her to the ICU, where she's currently licking her wounds. I think at this point, I should remind you that I'm supplying all my own magical energy. If I'd had a master to help with that, things would have gone very differently. Hey, if she says so. Granted, there's no one in Chaldea foolish enough to provide such a dangerous servant with magical energy. I trust you all agree. Good. Moving on, the Deinonychus who went out to defend the border from the Osalem are missing. However, 7th did give me a message for Tabor Secure Light before he left. Don't worry about us, we'll turn things around in overtime, that is all. As for Yoga Marie, who reappeared during Tabor's battle with Tezcatlipoca, she has regained her memories and left Chichen Itza. We've been worried about this happening, and unfortunately it seems the time has come. She may have been helpful so far, but I doubt we'll be able to count on that going on forward. Up till now, our enemies here have been David and Tezcatlipoca. However, the foreign god remains the greatest threat to successfully carrying out our grand order, is that clear? But she was still the same Olga Marie we knew. I know her memories have returned, but if we can just talk to her, get it through your head, regardless how closely she resembles the Olga Marie you knew, it does not matter. Hell, she might even be Olga Marie Anasphere, but that doesn't change the fact that she is the foreign god. Did you fail to notice that her spirit origin is on the scale of a star? Monster? Doesn't even begin to cover it. You understand that in a single second the sun puts out more energy than the entirety of humanity has used in all of history, right? We can't risk her blowing up on us. She's too dangerous, damn it. Can you two worry about yourselves for a change? That goes for you too, Kadok. I want you to keep a close eye on Tabris and Kirillite. Gordy's right. At this point, we have to treat Olga Marie as an enemy. Unfortunately, she's not the only dangerous entity we need to worry about right now. Kukulkan is the representative for the extraterrestrials that made this lost belt, the archetype of Mictlan. Remember, when Tezcatlipoca said she'd eventually turn on us, I think he's right. So far, we haven't demonstrated any hostility toward Mictlan or its people, nor made any attempt to attack. But that won't remain true. We need to cut down the Tree of Emptiness. At the same time, the Cryptor is trying to destroy Earth by waking up Ort. As far as Mictlan is concerned, that makes us both enemies. So from Kukulkan's perspective, anything not originally from Mictlan is an enemy. That is almost certainly part of why she attacked the Storm Border on the surface. She did ally with us for a time thanks to Tabris having reached an understanding with the dinos. But now that there is no more need to keep the dinos safe, she will almost certainly try to eliminate us on behalf of Mictlan's collective will. Yeah, if I were on the side of Mictlan, I want to kill David and test Kalipoka first, then us. Still, I wonder, is Kukulkan really an agent of Maya? Some of what she's done lines up with their intentions, but it seems to me like she's also gone her own way at times. See, then we had better start thinking of Kukulkan as an enemy from here on. It's not all bad, though. If we play our cards right, we can pit our enemies against each other and swoop in to claim the spoils in the aftermath. At any rate, that's the long and short of our current situation. Now that we understand the situation, it's time to plan our next steps. Tabris, smash, Katok. I want you to get some rest over the next 2 hours. Go outside and get some fresh air, take a nap, whatever you feel like. We will meet back here in 2 hours' time. Do not be late. I should have known it would still be dark out. It would have been evening in Chichen Itza about now. Guess you two aren't the only ones who wanted to go outside. You two gonna do anything in particular? I wanna check it on the dinos. Hey, are you all done with your talk? Wak-chan, you're okay. Oh, I don't suppose you know where the Deinonychus brothers and Tepu are, do you? I haven't seen the Deinonychus brothers, but Tepu said he was going back to his house for a while. The other dinos are all gathered at the Dzogta shrine. Maybe you'll find the Deinonychus bros there. Thanks, Wak-chan. Idiot, don't you realize they've got to be morning? Hey, wait up, damn it. Outside like us shouldn't. Shit, there they go. Well, guess I'll just have to take my lumps with them. Hold up, bro. You're coming with me. There's something I want to ask you. Where'd Olga go? In fact, what exactly is she to you guys anyway? I asked Tepu, but he wouldn't give me any details. Is this something I'm not supposed to know? Alright, I'll tell you. Consider it thanks for protecting the border while we were being held captive in Mexico City. This will be a good chance to reevaluate things, Wak-chan. See, that woman you've fallen for is actually... I don't see the Deinonychus brothers anywhere. All of Chichen Itza remains dinos are gathered here and it looks like they're discussing something. Hello Tabris, hello Mash. Have you come to tell us more stories of proper human history? Isn't it? Yeah, it is weird. This is wonderful. Now please come to the center. I do hope you'll find Nearly tell us about Latin America this time. I'm sorry, I don't think I could do a good job of it right now. Why aren't any of you mad at us? Why would we be mad? Oh, I guess there was that business with Bakub. We didn't want to put one of our own in prison either, but we ultimately decided to follow proper human history's example. May I ask what you're all going to do now? You know that your sun's going to explode soon, right? And if that wasn't enough, your friends and family have been killed, and your city's been destroyed. We may not be responsible for the sun, but the rest is all because of the knowledge from David. No, from proper human history. You have every right to blame us for this tragedy, and yet... Hey, what do you think you're doing making Mash cry? Chatham, knock it off. What did you show her that crazy math formula you were talking about earlier or something? No, it was nothing like that. Gosh, now what do we do? We didn't mean to make either of you sad, but I guess we did. Your brainwaves tell me you're both feeling guilty. I remember you were worried about this kind of thing before when you asked us if we hated proper human history. Just you asking us that made us so glad. It proved you've always accepted Lost Belts for what they were, even as you fought against them. It also proved you never forgot them. Yeah, for sure, but it was also kind of painful to hear. I mean, you two are still holding on to those harrowing memories even after going through this cycle 6 times now, right? It's too bad you can't forget the old ones each time, but I guess that's also why Proper Human Histories got so many stories. We got stories we don't forget. Yes, that's the biggest difference between Proper Human History and us. We don't have any history or any stories. That's why we can accept extinction as a matter of course. It's just never been something we thought of as painful. Talk about being happy-go-lucky, right? Heck, I can only say that now because we finally know how the Lost Belts work. Wait, does this mean... I know it may be very rude to ask of you all, but... could it be that Tepu isn't uniquely understanding, but rather that all dinos are? Well... you mean, do we share similar brain structure and levels of intelligence? Yes, I suppose we do. There have been any dinos who are so exceptional as to be described as geniuses or brilliant. So no, Tepu's mind doesn't work any differently from ours. He just sees things differently thanks to his unusual eyesight. Once we heard your stories, every dino's understood that Miklon is the Lost Belt, a place of cosmic fantasy. Even knowing that, we still love your stories though. Admittedly, they do make us feel lonesome as well. Not me. I just had a great time hearing them. I still wish I could have gone swimming in Atlantis. All the more reason for us to keep going for another generation. That way, there will be a world for aquatic dinos. There's no way you could become a plesiosaur. Kokomo, you're way too impatient to wait for evolution. Anyway, it's about time now. Where y'all going? Are you all heading into the jungle? That's right, now that the Solar Soldier and the King of Dinosaurs are gone, we have no more reason to stay in. Chitzen Itza. Good luck with Proper Human History. We wish you all the best. Please, don't worry about us. We were always destined to die out here. Damn, no. They're like, I guess we die now. See, we're so full. Now it's completely empty. Yes. And not only were they not despondent about their fate, they were actually kind enough to worry about us. They're just like, they don't hate anyone. They don't resent any circumstances. They don't resent their circumstances. They just share whatever happiness they have with as many as they can. It's wonderful, but for some reason, it makes me really sad too. I know the feeling. Do ya? What the? We haven't seen this chick in a minute. More story. Good, you're all right on time. Now, let's begin the briefing for our final mission in South American Lost Belt. Nemo, Professor, Scion, how are the Stormborders repairs coming along? We have finished mending everything except the onboard facilities and the engine room at the moment. We are getting ready to restart Trident engines. Yes sir, we're counting down the moments until we can begin repairing the armor plating's electromagnetic barrier that Coco Khan destroyed. And begin reapplying our anti-spirit and anti-curse membrane coatings. We should be back to combat readiness in about 10 hours. Once that's done, we'll restart the engines, generate new Spiriton torpedoes, and charge the main cannons. We expect it'll be a total of 20 hours before the ship is ready for both flight and combat. C. Excellent work. To be honest, I was secretly beside myself when the border was nearly split in two, as I didn't see how we could possibly come back from damage like that. But you've actually succeeded in restoring the whole thing. Thank goodness for Mighnon's abundant resources. I've got a report to make too. The density of the toxic gas in the 8th stratum is falling rapidly. According to the Transmajestic II, the 8th and 9th strata will have breathable atmosphere in about 10 hours. How convenient. Which means the time of the underworld pilgrimage is finally upon us. The only catch is, like Nemo said, we still can't move the border yet. If we try to fly without barriers, we'll be easily prey for Coco Khan if she decides to finish the job she started when we arrived. Unfortunately, David is almost certainly preparing for his own underworld pilgrimage even as we speak. By the time we finish rebooting the border, he could well have reached the bottom stratum and revived Ort. So once again, we have no choice but to send our field team ahead. Master Tabris and his servant Mash Kirillite, Nidocris Koenskaya, and loath though I am to let you go, technical advisor. You have two options to choose from. Plan A, Operation David Assault. Locate and neutralize David's Zomboid on his way to the bottommost stratum. You should aim to get him somewhere between the 6th and 8th strata. This should resolve the immediate threat without needing to go all the way down to the bottom stratum. The important thing is that Ort remains dead. Plan B, Operation Tree of Emptiness Felling. Reach the bottom strata before David, find the tree emptiness, and cut it down. No matter how powerful Ort is, it's still a part of this lost belt, so getting rid of the latter should remove the former too. According to Transmajestic II's calculations, each plan has a 50-50 chance of succeeding. Now, just for the record, let me ask you this, Master. You feel one of these plans has a better shot than the other? Don't be shy. Give us your honest opinion. Tree of Emptiness Felling, I guess? No, we should go with both A and B at the same time. Kadak, are you saying? There's no reason for us to stick to just one choice. We should split up into a team to strike at David and a team for the underworld pilgrimage. Believe we're all dead. Yes, it's getting there. Even if the strike team fails to stop David, they should at least slow him down. That'll buy the pilgrimage team time to reach the bottom stratum, cut down the tree emptiness, and destroy this lost belt. That gives us the best chance of success. I'll of course be on the David assault team. I'll need the shadow border, Koenskaya, and the best driver you've got. My plan is to go after David in the 3rd underworld. If the driver has a healthy number of top tier magical circuits, so much the better. Oh, I may not have been able to finish the Paris-Dakar rally, but I still have a good driving technique and off-road expertise. And you're looking for a driver that surpasses me there, and who also possesses top tier magical circuits. Where in the world are we going to find someone like that? Yes, I see. Now I gotcha. Right, we have nothing to worry about there. So you guys just focus on the underworld pilgrimage. I haven't cleared the 3rd underworld, so that rules me out of that group anyway. Fine, I was already planning to use Shadow Border in this mission anyway. Why is this child the best driver we got? Yup. Are they talking about Da Vinci or Nemo? Alright, the advanced team will take the Shadow Border. Da Vinci shouldn't legally be able to drive. Yeah, but she's a servant. Take Shadow Border down the 6th stratum, the 3rd underworld boundary. She runs over people in her NP. Yup, on purpose. From there, the pilgrimage team will get out and head to the bottom stratum to cut down the Tree of Emptiness. The David assault team will stay in the 3rd underworld boundary, set up a dragnet, and carry out the plan from the Shadow Border. I don't love the thought of the pilgrimage team going on foot though. We'll need help from dinos who can act as their transport. I know you said the dinos have left Chichen Itza, but there may still be some there. I'll have the Marines take a look around and see if they can find a porter. I was Gordov 25. Is he really? No way. There's no way Gordov's 25. On a related note, we should talk about Tepewa too. He's an old 25-year-old then. He's been a tremendous help so far, but the conflict between the Cryptor and Chaldea is a problem for proper human history alone. I don't cherish the idea of drawing him into our battle. What do you think, Tabris? I'll talk to him. Got it. Then I'll leave it up to you. Tepewa likes to act mature, but he's also intensely curious. I'm sure he would help us if we asked. In fact, I'm not sure he'd forgive us if we didn't. 15. Fate of Puckerpot. 28 to 29 Fate Grand Order. But still. Yeah. And it's been a couple years. They're not 2019 anymore. I mean, these lost builds take a while. Greed. Shy though he might be. Wait. B. He does know how to hold a grudge. Go pull that shut-in out of his comfort zone. I see. It's nice to hear you become such good friends with the dinos. I don't know how it happened, but by all means, go ahead and talk to him. In the meantime, we'll continue our preparations. This will likely be your last chance to take in Chichen Itza. We don't have much time, so enjoy it while you can. You mean empty city? Mexico City. Is this a fragment or this is part of the... Dude, this has been all story. It'll be an easy skip for my next account, I guess. Son, hours. Thing is... Mictlan. It's alright, go ahead. I can report to Tezcatlipoca alone. So, the women and children who are living in the jungle have all come to the city. But they're not here to celebrate our victory. They've been praying for the husbands and sons who went off to battle to return safely. They love their families just like humans. No, their love is purer than humans. Only a handful of soldiers came back. The ones who lost their partners must think I'm a terrible king. That Ocelotto's been training to join the Royal Guard for half a year. It looks like he resents me for telling him he was too young and leaving him behind. Familial love, filial bonds. The affection which develops naturally from the moment one is born, where there is no need for words. I have nothing like that. I was already fully formed the first time I opened my eyes. My body was made here, Mictlan. It is molded on the people of proper human history. My human mind was shaped to be the king of Oslame. That is who I am. I have no family. There are no others like me. All I had were the impulses I wore on my sleeve. My disappointment in those who refused to obey me, the despair I induced in those assigned to me, and my lashing out against all around me. My God said to remember those impulses, that he would make me a god only if my soul was clear and clouded. Great Tezcatlipoca, despite being a god of proper human history, he had discovered the Oslame. In one night, he built Mexico City and created me out of earth to serve as their king. For 1 year, I would act as Tezcatlipoca. If I could prove myself worthy, I would become his incarnation. It was a wonderful year, a year free of doubt. I knew with absolute certainty that our fight to eradicate humankind, to deny proper human history, was a righteous one. And now we've decimated Chichen Itza and invited the sun into Mexico City. Mictlan now belongs to them. Not that it matters to me. From now on, they will be the prime species of this world. Because I'm not an ocelotl myself. I've completed my trial being Tezcatlipoca for 1 year. Now I can finally remove my mask and be rid of my childhood name. I've dreamed of this moment all my life, the moment I'll finally receive the power to strike back against everything. And yet, for some reason, my heart is clouded. Like an obsidian mirror too opaque to reflect anything. Behold, the sun has moved from Maya to the Aztec. Now we have the minimum viable model for a proper human history in place. Oh, the Dragon from King returns. Welcome back, Quetzalcoatl. Did you kill the other me? I did. I riddled him with bullets. His limbs went flying, his head was torn from his neck, and his flesh was shredded to gooey bits. Ew. See, good job. Only Tezcatlipoca can kill Tezcatlipoca. You and the other me might have been immortal, but a fellow Tezcatlipoca's weapon will easily do plenty of damage. The conditions were equal, trust me. That other me had no complaints about dying in battle. Fuck. What is it? Is there something you don't get? Right, I never did tell you that the king of dinosaurs was also me, huh? But that's only cause I trusted you. I knew you were the kind of guy who could step up when he had to. Gods are expected to be fair and impartial. You wanted destruction more than you wanted to win. If you decided you don't need proper human history, then you have to let go of the Lost Belt too. Understand? If you choose extinction, you can't leave one side standing. You need to get rid of everything to start all of it over fresh. Yes, great Tezcatlipoca, I'm honored to receive your divine proclamation. Alright, let's head out. It's underworld pilgrimage time. Get ready to leave, Quetzalcoatl. I'm about to make your wish come true. Underworld pilgrimage? Does that mean we'll be going to Mictlan's bottom stratum? That's right. Chiconahualoyan, the ninth stratum. The moon lake where we'll find a real altar city instead of this slapdash replica. The place known as Aztlan, the land of beginnings. It's also where you were born. It was? Then I wasn't born from the earth of Mexico City? That's right. That city the only place I could have summoned you. Hey, I know. Want to bring along a few of the surviving Ocelotmen you trained yourself? No, that's alright. This was a hard-fought victory. Even the Ocelotmen need time to relax and lose themselves in drink. Got that right. No matter how short-lived it is, you gotta savor joy while you can. Okay, time for the finishing touch. David's waiting in the jungle. Let's go pay our respects to Ort's coffin. What? I never thought I would see a war in a land as peaceful as Mictlan. It seems humankind cannot escape the consequences of accumulation, no matter what form it takes. The accumulate wealth, sin, forgiveness, even our own foreign god must find this situation deplorable. I already knew about human wars from the video records I'd studied. Chichen Itza might be a ghost town now, but it was never a creation of Dino civilization anyway. They've never accumulated anything, and they never will. Quite right. Your eye is as sharp as ever, my lady. But that's not true for humankind of proper human history. Both the Cryptor and Chaldea will try to reach the bottom stratum. The former will do so hoping to revive Ort, while the latter will do so to erase this lost belt, and Ort with it. So, what will you do, my lady? You need to ask. The whole reason I chose this lost belt as my temporary lodging was to acquire an even stronger spirit origin. Ort belongs to me. I'm not about to hand it over to anything as incompetent as humankind. I've come to the conclusion that Earth's prime species is evil. I have no compunction about eliminating it. I'm going to go to the bottom stratum. You stay here and monitor Chaldea. Once I fuse with Ort, they'll try to escape on their ship. I've chased them down twice before. I don't want to bother with a third. Do you understand me? Of course, my lady. Rest assured, everything is already in place. The moment the Stormboarder tries to escape Miklon will be their last. Yo! What's up, Messi? Section 16. Okay, we go. We continue. Literally, I think, yep. Or did nothing wrong. He just sleeping, man. Let that alien sleep. It's been going. I've been nothing but story time, section 16, literally. So, there you have it. Will you come with us? Yes, of course. I'm relieved you came to talk to me. Thank you, Tabris. You're welcome, but why? All the other dinos have left Chichen Itza, right? Whether the sun exploding is what destroys Miklon, or it is a casualty of Ort's destruction for the whole world, the dinos will accept what happens without a fight. That response could be called rational or even noble. But knowing what you fought so far, I thought you might find that response cold and heartless. So I was steeling myself for the likelihood that you would leave without a word. In the end, the dinos are Miklon's prime species. We are, at heart, very different creatures from yourselves. But we still have resolved them peacefully. I still have some preparations to make, so please go back to the border without me. I'll meet you at the castle gate. Even I've never been past the 7th stratum, so I'm looking forward to the adventure that lies ahead. Oh, and one more thing. I have something of a favor to ask of you. Really? A favor? Everyone really is gone now, aren't they? Yep, they sure are. At this point, the sun might never come back. Then again, even if it did, it's just going to explode anyway, so maybe that's actually for the best. That being said, don't you think you should be more careful walking around alone at night? You're the master of Chaldea. As far as Miklon is concerned, as far as I am concerned, you're just a rare and unusual interloper. But the novelty of that has worn off, so wouldn't it be funny if I just pruned you here and now? That'd be a pretty disappointing conclusion to the story. Ha! You're good at being the bad guy, are you? Well, I didn't really think you were going to be so unfazed. Man, I spent all that time practicing what I was gonna say before I flew down, too. Damn, that's cool. No way. That makes me jealous. A little jealous. I've been hard stuck on silver 3 and I haven't wanted to go back because I'm scared that I'm gonna go back to bronze. So that's why I haven't played marbles, and I needed a break. I was like, let me at least try to get through this story. Yeah, but Marvel Rivals ain't going anywhere anytime soon, so it's all good. Why didn't you protect Chichen Itza? Was Tezcatlipoca right? Yeah, we gotta try. Well, I mean, solo, if you solo queue, that's awesome. I've been trying to solo queue, but I think I just need to get better with whatever character I use or whatnot. But I'm down to team up if you help me out. You're already gold 3, but I'm a silver 3, so that means I'm like a couple behind. Thanks for hanging out, Unafraid. You have a good night, sir. Catch you another time. Good night, Watcher. Oh right, I guess he did say something about me not protecting the dinos, huh? If you want pointers, check on with John Loves Gaming. Oh, cool. I do follow him. Yeah. Have a good night. Yes. Yep. He's a chill dude that also plays FGO. Yeah, and I've seen him play Marvel Rivals as well. I stop in and out time to time, you know. Thanks for the tip though, man. Yep, he was dead on. The sun helps the world grow, yes, but it also makes it burn. Think back, did I do anything at all to protect the dinos even when we were traveling together? That's right, I didn't. Even when Camazotz showed up, or this war was taking place, I just kicked back to the sky and enjoyed the show. Did you really enjoy it? I did. You really are an insolent one, you know. Say something like that again and I will very literally squash you. Anyway, the sun's going to explode soon, so who cares how many of them die now? The cycle of extinction has come to Mictlan, just like it did in proper human history. There's no point in getting angry or sad about it, or refusing to face reality. Even if the dinos and Ocelmet all die out eventually, humans like you will still be born, right? Life will never die out completely, no matter how bad the collapse. Proper human history has proven that. So, I was thinking, why don't you all just leave now that your ship's almost prepared? I mean, there's no point in you sticking around for Mictlan's collapse, is there? Not until we visit the bottom stratum. I see, then I guess there's nothing more to be done. I am the arbiter of Mictlan. That means I'm obligated to watch over the dinos and Ocelmet's final moments. To do that, I need to keep this lost belt around. Which means both the Cryptor trying to revive Ort and Chaldea on its mission to cut down the Tree of Emptiness are my enemies. The next time we meet will be in Kalakmul. That is where you and I will go our separate ways. Yay! Section 16. Betstitlan. Golden Sea of Trees. Wow, finally get to there. The 8th stratum. 4th underworld. Man, I think I should save this for tomorrow. I think I'm gonna call it here. Because that was a lot of reading. And I'm actually kind of tired of reading. And this is already going to a no battles thing, you know. But also, for all you guys that are here, when I got off stream last night, I said this in the beginning of the stream, but look, the guaranteed pickup server has been awarded for this pickup. So I tried my luck and I literally just spent 1 ticket. So look at that, literally. Servant 5-star Kukulkan foreigner. That's cool. So off stream luck is a thing. All right, but yeah, anyway, I'm going to sleep, guys. Everybody have a good night. Love you, my watchers. Enjoy Big Granddaughter. We'll be back, and I think 2 more days and I'll be done with this, because I don't know if I'll make it to Ort tomorrow. So yes, but sleep well, everybody.